Walter Bridge, Slave to Master, the 9-minute epic we were waiting for, emo best song the band has done in 13 years. Miles mentioned it took about 7-8 years to write this and they finished it this past year. It's about technology changing the world. Enjoy.
Let me see you one time, let's go!
What she's trying to say is
God damn, it's good to be back. Y'all look fucking beautiful tonight. Thank you.
I don't pray to God, but I did today, just to take a minute of the pain away. Cause I'm scared that I believe in nothing. Now am I on my own? I don't wanna break, but I did today, cause I only have myself to blame. Should I just let go? I'm afraid to let go. I'd do anything, just to feel something, just to feel something. Yeah, I give everything, just to feel something, just to feel something.
Keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it? You make it work for you. You never give up, man. That's my philosophy.
3 more Pretty Wild off of the album.
Now you're playing with power.
The chemicals are rushing in. I feel them underneath my skin. Don't know where you end and I begin. If you're tired of being alone, if you need a heart to hold, I'll take you where you wanna go. 'Cause I know it's in my arms, even when the night is gone. I'll show you where you belong when I'm with you. If you're in the dark, even when the light is gone, I'll show you where you belong when I'm with you. I'll hold you in my arms. I'll hold you in my arms. I'll hold you in my If you're in the dark, even when the light is gone, I'll show you where you belong when I'm with you. I'll hold you in my
Shout out my dude, Morning and Time, let's go!
I'll hold you in my
Drop it. Cause I'm about to blast heat.
I always get double that!
I'm so ready. Can call my money fish sticks.
No law, Broadnax.
Taken. The violence caused our silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, what's in your What's in your
Look who's back with the first one, clap. Back with the back with the ain't got time for the back with the back with the back with the out from underneath who you are. Come on now. You know that it's time to win my
Can you feel this shivering in the corners of your heart? Just a frozen memory to remind you who we were. All this time I burned your life till you found someone else. So every time you think of me, can you feel this
were so bright, standing in the sunlight, never got burned. We were alright, had that easy kind of love, and I let it in for a moment. Felt like we were floating, baby, I swear we were golden. It was easy, natural as breathing air. And when the sky went dark, you think I would've known before we let it get this far. I should've let you go. Now I gotta crawl out of love. Now I gotta crawl out of love. It's so fucking easy to fall in, but now that this ain't what you promised, and tell me how to crawl out of love.
Ooh, this shit be hitting different. Ooh, this shit be hitting different, 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 hitting different,
Shut the fuck up!
Think I can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows. I know that I'm rich enough for pride. I see $1 billion in your eyes. Even if we're strangers till we die. I wanna run away. I wanna run away. Anywhere out this place. I wanna run away. Just you. I just wanna see the light. 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 I just wanna see the light.
Learning how to live when there's no one around. It's like learning how to feel when the drugs run out. You can see my scars, cause I'm wearing them proud. Even with my broken parts, I feel better now. If I could crawl in the mind and give any advice to my younger self, find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. Cause it's all that really matters in the end. Cause it's all that really matters in the end. Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. Cause that's all that really matters in the end. It's love, 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 love. Because that's all that really matters in the end. It's love, 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 love. It's all that really matters in the end.
Do you dream alone under the moon? It's brighter, brighter when I'm with you. If you let it grow, it's strong enough to light this fire, fire back in us. Whoa. Mixed emotions are still open, though we're far apart. I get this feeling, I wanna be where you are. I wanna be where you are. I wanna be where you are.
I wanna be where you're on. Check, check.
Avocados from Mexico.
I kinda cooked with this mix today. It's the weekend, baby.
Drop that shit.
to draw the line in the sand whenever I start getting too crazy, because then we don't need to turn this into EDC today. It's just a Saturday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Hey, it's not time for EDC yet, Nick. Stop it. Stop it. Happy Saturday, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Don't mind my eye. It looks like I've just been crying from one eye. Don't worry about that. Had a little soap situation in the eye. I'm grown. I'm an adult, but still managed a way to do that. I don't talk about it. Good morning for me. Good afternoon to most of you. A good bit of you, at least. I hope everybody's off to a great start this weekend. Randall said mic check good. Goof? Mic check goof. I am a mic check goof, though. We know all the ways I check the mics. Aaron, Josh, good to see you. Tiana, Lord have mercy. We already got some requests rolling through. I wanted to kind of make it like a reaction day. Saturdays, I mean, typically on Saturdays, we usually just do the Twitch one, but we've been on such a heater as of late. Yesterday, we had some fun stuff just for games. Last night, definitely a blast for a few hours. Actually hung out for several hours. Kind of ended up being almost a game night, not really, but insane love did. And today, we finally get to check out some things that were talked about, mentioned about. Josh Carlos, Mike, let's fucking go. Mike's trying to fucking murder me because I saw 3 Pretty Wild tracks, and I saw one of them is one of the titles that has like the uppercase and lowercase letters, which I know what that means. Shit. We'll see how many more times I can handle 3 songs of the Pretty Wild in one stream. We'll see if they end up back to back to back. We also have a giveaway for Miss Amanda today. She could choose if she wants it for this stream or later stream. Now, we do have a Twitch stream later on today. That is going to be a little bit after this one ends. Later this afternoon, if you will. We'll be moving over to Twitch and still be open for requests, but obviously the difference between Twitch and YouTube, Twitch is a lot more accepting on things you want to request. Or things we can check out without having to cover up videos, worry about what version it is, what label, what artist, stuff like that. So that is a big deal. But also kind of fun to do every once in a while. And we've been having fun over there too. And honestly, might play some Rocket League, might goof off on some other random games. I haven't fully decided yet what I want to do over there today. Well, Rocket League is hard to argue with, but I don't know. But yeah, so we got a giveaway request from Miss Amanda. She said, this stream, please and thank you. Say no more. Good to see you, Miss Amanda. Again, Mike dropping a fucking hat trick again. I barely survived Thursday, but again, that was also back-to-back shit and 3 songs. What can I keep saying about those girls? And then Josh Carlos. That's a big statement you made, man. I know you were talking about it yesterday, and I know this whole album has to be fucking amazing. And a 9-minute track from Alter Bridge. He said, it's a song called Slave to Master. It says, this 9-minute epic we were waiting for. In my opinion, the best song the band has done in 13 years. Miles mentioned it took about 7 or 8 years to write this, and they finished it this past year. It's about technology changing the world. Enjoy. 7 to 8 years of work going into a 9-minute song for them. Good Lord. The album is heavy as fuck. Well, they said they wanted to bring it. I have no doubt. And then Randall, appreciate that. So I saw a $10 donation, Mr. Randall. Of course, not guaranteed, but if we have time later on the stream, Nola, Mr. Broadnax. I've not listened to the homie Broadnax in a while, man. And I love his fucking swag that he brings to everything. And I don't think I've heard that song. Or at least not done a reaction to it. How old is it? Let's see. Just so I know. And again, if we get time, it's not guaranteed that we'll check it out, but if we get time towards the end of stream, I might give it a listen. I don't think we've listened to that one. 5 years ago. I may have heard him perform it when I saw him live with A-Cal and kicked with him and Dusty and them, but I don't know if I've actually... Nah, I haven't. 5 years ago. Alright, so we shall see. Aaron goes, oh wow, nice. Aaron, you be rocking with the Broadnax? I like his style, man. That occasional style. Gene. I'm gonna go by Gene. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see everybody. I hope everybody's having a great start to their weekend, mainly. And rocking and rolling your way throughout whatever you got going on. Hey, as I said at the very beginning of stream, as soon as I booted up, I was like, man, We are 10 days into the new year, which, you know, you can always say that every year feels like it goes faster and faster, but even then, a third of the way through the first month of 2026 already. I swear it was just New Year, like the day. 10 days, man. Woo. Woo. Said, yeah, man, probably top 3 or 4 album after running it about 10 times. The songs get better and better. Boys brought the heat, man. Can't wait to see some of these songs played live. That's the thing for any band. That's why, like, even groups like the Pretty Wild, Alter Bridge, they don't make much sense to me, because I'm like, you choose to release this level of song consistently, knowing good and damn well you're gonna have to go on the road and play all of these for a full fucking set. Maybe not all, but when you're this consistent in general, you're saying, I'm not worried about it. I'm that talented. I'm gonna do all that. Okay. Okay. Like I said, bet Carolina over Rams. You're betting you're betting on the Carolina Panthers over the Rams. Again, depending what the betting line is, I mean, I put a couple bucks on it. I don't really bet on football anymore, but you do you. You do you. You do you. Wait, what game is today? Oh fuck. Wait, what game is on? Wait, is Carolina winning? Wait, is that right now? Hold the fuck up. I forgot they got Saturday games. I'm so used to my Texans being the Saturday game. Who plays today? What time? Rams and Panthers. Oh, 1:30. I thought you were saying something. I thought it already started. I was like, what the fuck? Packers and Bears? Hey, shout out to the Bears, man. Turn shit around. Turn shit around. There has to be an upset, and it isn't my Pats. I can see Bills. I mean, I guess that's kind of upset. I don't know. All right, well, we shall see how football goes this weekend. Of course, GG to everybody's a football fan watching football. And if you're not watching football, hang out with us today. Hang out with us today. And you know, why? Oh. Okay, let's go through the actual list right now. So let's see here. Obviously, Amanda bringing by Unholy, which I think I've heard the song. I know it's going to sound familiar. Sam Smith song, I believe is what we were saying. Amanda loves this shit so much. It's on her arm. She tattooed this cover art. I mean, on her arm. I mean, on it. So I'm too old to be doing shit like that. But Tommy P, of course, of the Bass Gang. Looks haunting. Apparently, it's like a visualizer. But that's her giveaway request, so we're going to be checking that out today. And again, later on Twitch, we do already have one pre-saved. I'm letting it slide from this man, Mr. Ben Tomsky. Brandon Lake and Cody Johnson. That's going to be so heavenly to have in the back pocket before Sunday. Ooh, I'm so excited to see that over on Twitch. And we'll see what else we get throughout this stream, throughout that stream. And yeah, man. Again, Alter Bridge, Slave to Master is the name of the song. Sounds about right for that description you gave. And then the Pretty Wild on The Trial. Half Alive, and again, half capitalized apparently. And then Persephone. I don't know if they just put titles into like random generators and like, huh, what kind of crazy shit can we do? It could be called Redfish, Bluefish. One fish, two fish. Maybe 5 fish. I don't know with them. Okay. So we definitely got a 5 stack on the docket as of right now. And we shall be enjoying the crap out of all of this. But again, I just thank y'all for being here. Houston versus Steelers is a weird game. Could go either way. Yeah, man. They keep trying to gas us up. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I don't know. I don't want to say nothing. Stay right mail. Morning, sir. Afternoon to you, I guess. Hopefully you're doing well today. Casey saying, "What up, casting crew? What's up, man?" If I said hi to you already. Anybody else I missed too? Let me see. Ginger took the time to pop in. She was talking about KFC shenanigans. Love that. Make me want a famous bowl, dude. Makes me want a famous bowl. Say, man, did I see some? I saw a random ad or something. Did they come out with a spicy? Maybe I just been MIA on KFC because there's not really that many out here. Did they come out with a spicy famous bowl? How long has that been a thing? No, normally spicy, I mean, nah, but pardon? Make sure my audio is running right today. Again, hopefully no interruptions on the stream today. But we should be in for it. So the order as of right now is going to be Josh, Mike, and then Amanda. Then back to Mike as of right now. And if we got time, we'll check out Randall's. Possibly. Again, some Broadnax would be fun to listen to. Nick, you had dreams of that? You mean that Tai Chi? Nah, man. No. I know spicy chicken. I'm not talking about the regular chicken. I'm talking about the famous bowls. The famous bowl. I'm a sucker for a famous bowl from KFC. But I saw they had spicy ones. Then they had some other versions I saw. I was like, what the fuck? I just remember the OGs. I'm talking about where they put the potatoes with the little tenders, little nuggets, right? The cheese, corn. No, I did not have. Thankfully, I did not have dreams of Tai Chi, man. If you know, you know. I don't even want to pull up anything that has targeted ads right now. I really don't. I was thinking about it though. I mentioned it to a friend I was on the phone with. I said, listen, there's this fucking ad that's driving me crazy. 20 people in here on a Saturday, man. Thank y'all for hanging out on a Saturday. Always appreciate seeing that any day, but especially on a Saturday. God, I need to bookmark that mix I had, huh? That shit was rocking. Of course, we're gonna do some vocal warm-ups. So we're gonna do this stream. We'll probably take a little bit of a breather in between streams, and then we'll do Mike. That shit was funny. Yeah, it's all figment of your imagination. Everybody's here, gonna wake up in the hospital. I'm not in the hospital. You're gonna wake up and be like, what happened? You're gonna find out the common thread was this: you had a Pocky chip with a Fireball chaser that maybe had, like, you know when you put gummy bears in alcohol, you put the Bean Boozles in there, and everybody just tried this together at some crazy party, and then you wake up, you're like, man, what a crazy dream it's all been. Makes sense. Pocket you with a Fireball chaser. I bet somebody's done it. I bet there's some idiot out there that's done it just for, I was gonna say shits and gigs, but maybe just shits. I don't know if there's much gigs on that one. Yeah. I don't even want to think about it. Anyway, Lil Nitro gummy bear. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe, yeah, you put the Lil Nitro in the. All right, let's get to going on this. Do we have any YouTube updates from like Creator Insider? I gotta see. I know it's not Tuesday, and usually if it's Tuesday, it's news day. Maybe this upcoming Tuesday we get Lauren back in the mix. Again, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, this is the main way I ever find out anything that's going on at YouTube with new adjustments, new additions. She been MIA for 3 weeks, man. I miss her. Everything reminds me of her. I'm kidding. Big Dog Mama, happy Saturday. How are you doing? Very, very good to see you. Oh my god, I just accidentally realized I didn't close out the tab for the roulette thing, and guess what was on there? Not Tai Chi, man. I lose 30 pounds by walking every day. Stop. Man, I get my steps in. I'm not doing it. Close it out. I'm not looking at it today. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. As much as it pisses me off. Doing fine. I like hearing that. Man, it's actually sunny in LA today. Can't believe it. Again. Okay, I'm just getting some stuff set up right here in the right spots. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with what we're checking out so far on today's stream. I know Alter Bridge is cool. Just watching the new stuff now. Pretty wild. Tommy P, of course. Yes. God. Okay. Gonna have to lock in for all this crazy metal work again with people like Alter Bridge and the Pretty Wild in the mix. It's gonna be. I know. I'm not falling for the rage bait. I'm not falling for the rage bait today. Because they're trying. I know they're trying. I know that's what they want. They want to see me fail. I'm kidding. It's such a. Why? That's my question. Why? What? Normally targeted ads pretty scary good. That one, I'm offended. It don't matter. All right, let me load up some warm-ups because it's morning time for me, and I did not do any warm-ups today. So Rap beats. Let's see if Lexnor's got anything, actually. I might make an executive decision on this one. What he been up to? What he been up to, huh? There's a beat I've never done from 5 years ago from him. Oh, yeah, no, we're doing this. I'm not sorry. I would let y'all pick, but this one's called Sneaky. Sneaky, and it's an aggressive rap instrumental diss track type beat. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Huh? Unfortunately, no music video for AB. Well, yeah, it just dropped. Maybe down the line they'll make a music video for one of the songs. I mean, if they do it for the 9-minute one, you know that's gonna be crazy at some point. I know they did it with their last time before this one. Yeah, it usually takes a little bit. Nick, good luck to your Kings today. Man, I have no idea, but I appreciate it. Oh, that are not singles. I see. I mean, it sounds like this one would be one to maybe make a video for, or do some sort of video for. Probably a concert video if I had to guess. If it's a 9-minute track with all kinds of crazy shit, and you say one of the best songs, if not the best song in 13 years, that's wild. Buddy, hi. First of all, how you doing today? Happy Saturday. Happy whatever it is for you over the weekend. Our requests work differently over here. You can type exclamation point requests if you want to see how that works. But I appreciate the idea. But hello, how are you? Okay. For those who don't know what's about to happen, this is the part of the stream, even on a Saturday, where sometimes we get folks in here and they have no idea what's going on because I'm sounding like I'm casting a spell or some sort of bad juju on you. No. I'm placing good juju on my vocal cords. Just a bunch of tongue twisters that help me make sure I can still speak day to day. Especially when we've been streaming 9 of the past 10 days. Not me. They didn't do one for their other 2 longest band sisters. Probably not. Blackbird, it wasn't even a single, never got a video. I thought there was a concert video for Blackbird. Like an official video, like official live performance video. Yeah, maybe not a music video, but I thought they had a... I don't know why I thought that there was like a video or concert performance with that one. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Turn that music off. Lock in. Yeah, live, but studio never got it. Oh yeah, because it was just a live performance video. That's right, it wasn't even with the produced audio. Alright. To sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock. What it to do to die today at a minute or 2 till 2, a thing distinctly hard to say, yet harder still to do. For they'll beat a tattoo at a 20 till 2, with a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tattoo, and the dragon will come when he hears the drums at a minute or 2 till 2 today, at a minute or 2 till 2, at a minute or 2 till 2 today, at a minute or 2 till 2. Unique New York. Unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Unique New York, unique New York, you know you need unique New York. Red leather, yellow leather, lavender leather, lavender leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, lavender leather, lavender leather, red leather, yellow leather. Who slit the sheets? The sheets are slit. Whoever slit the sheets is a dirty sheet slitter. Unique New York, red leather, yellow leather. Who slit the sheets? The sheets are slit. Whoever slit the sheets is a dirty sheet slitter. Okay. Hey, not bad for the morning time for me. Yeah, this beat, I'm about to slam this beat. I know the beat's gonna slam because it's oh my god, there's a Pindo beat too. Oh, I missed the OG guys. It used to be just Lexnor and Pindo beats I always do. This one's called oh dude. Yeah, let's see if I can bring it today. And go. Happy Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Shout out Lexnor, man. always saucy. The Tai Chi Man. To sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock. What it could do today, at a minute or two till 2, a thing distinctly hard to say. Harder still to do, for the beat a tattoo. At a 20 till 2, with a rat-a-tat-tat-a-tat-tat-a-tat-two. And the dragon will come when he hears the drums. At a minute or 2 till 2 today. At a minute or 2 till 2. At a minute or 2 till 2 today. At a minute or 2 till 2. At a minute or 2 till 2. Unique New York, unique New York. You know you need unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Red leather, yellow leather, lavender leather. We got some lavender leather, red leather, and yellow leather with the red leather, yellow leather, lavender leather, red leather, and some yellow leather. Who slit the sheets? The sheets are slit. Whoever slit the sheets is a dirty sheet slitter. Cause who slit the sheets? The sheets are slit. Whoever slit the sheets is a dirty sheet slitter. Lex Nor, leave it to you, man. Hold on. Just nice and clean work. Hold on. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I do not want them in our house. I do not want them with a mouse. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like you, Tai Chi Man. I know the Tai Chi Man and Sam I have to be friends some way. I do not like Tai Chi. Nope. No. I do not like Tai Chi. You do not want to fuck with me. I will. I know they're friends. I know they're fucking friends. I don't need two foes. I don't need two enemies. I don't need two imaginary enemies that they can't hurt me. But they could piss me off and annoy me. I know. Sam I Am, talk to this guy. Sam I Am, talk to this motherfucker. We all know this little bastard, this motherfucker, out of anybody that could use some Tai Chi, who's been skipping too many leg days, I need to stop. I don't need to make up enemies. I don't need to pick fights with Sam I Am and an AI Tai Chi individual that's on an ad. This is where people think Nick's losing it, and I've lost it for a long time. But what we didn't lose out on is amazing request today. Because starting things off, oh boy, Alter Bridge, man. Shall we, Josh? I think we shall. Oh boy. We are still open for requests again. If you type as for request, you can always read how that goes. But for me right now, we should just get this party started, man. This is the closer on the album. Oh god. I was gonna ask if it was like towards the beginning or towards the end. Wow. So they leave everybody with this 9-minute track. No autoplay. No autoplay. Hell no. This song and one other song off this album made it in my top 10 AB songs of all time. Really? It's got 37,000 views in 2 days. Album just came out yesterday. Alter Bridge, self-titled album. Oh man. Orchard. Well, they better be nice about this. I think they will be. Hopefully. Hey, Orchard Enterprises, I love you guys. Don't do this. Thank you. Oh, let us begin our journey on a Saturday of some of the craziest new music we've been missing out on, music that we all could use in our lives, or at least I know I can because, well, I'm familiar with everything we're checking out so far on this stream, and it's all good stuff. One called Power Down I got to show you down the line. That was the other one, absolute banger. Common thread, maybe. All right, I'm muting the alerts. We're going to lock in. It's a longer song. I'll try not to pause too much. Probably won't pause too much anyway, because I'm going to be so invested just to see where they take this. But, God. Yeah, buckle up time? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. Mentally, emotionally, I think I'm ready for it, as ready as one can be. But this is where music just shines, man. A group like this that has been around for as long as they have been. Not choosing to play things safe. Not choosing to put out just a bunch of 3-minute hits on a new album to say, oh yeah, we put out a new album. There's wanting a new album. Let's put out a new one. Over 2 decades of music. And they're still doing shit like this. Slave to Master. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for being here. Cheers with the caffeine. Is it the longest song they've ever done? Really? Wow. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, opening things up, Mr. Josh Carlos. Slave to Master by Alter Bridge, brand new song. Pictures up, sound speeds, and marker. I want to start off today with a good one like that. Yeah. Thank you, Josh. Make sure these are on all the way. Make sure these are on all the way. Audio's cranked up. Let's do it. What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Nieto, aka Nick the Actor, aka Nick the Reactor, aka whatever the hell you want to call me today. Just go for it. Today, I am so excited to say that Alter Bridge's new album is officially out in the world. Self-titled, just Alter Bridge. And we've been checking out a lot of the singles being released up to this point. But the day after, I'm watching this today. What you're seeing right now, I'm watching the day after this song was released with the full album. And thankfully, the one and only Mr. Josh Carlos came by. And he's a major fan of Alter Bridge. And he's made me a huge fan of Alter Bridge as well. But this man, who I know is a diehard, ride or die fan of Alter Bridge, came in with some very strong words about a new song that is 9 minutes long. Apparently the closer of the album, after he's had time to listen to it, dive deep into it, give it some replays and stuff like that. This song that is 9 minutes is called Slave to Master. And Josh said the following words. He said, a 9-minute epic we were waiting for. In my opinion, the best song the band has done in 13 years. Miles mentioned it took about 7 or 8 years to write this, and they finished it this past year. Apparently somewhat about technology changing the world and to enjoy it. Wow. Leave it to guys like them that have been making music for over 2 decades, as consistent as they come. I think I will still say underrated, because I don't think there are enough major conversations when it comes to like greats out there in the world and consistent greats, because they've just done this at the highest level for a long time. I've never heard a bad song from them, and Josh Carlos saying those words says a lot about what we're in for today. Of course, it is a reaction video. It's my first time listening to this. No video yet. It's obviously just came out, but I cannot just 9 minutes. You give Alter Bridge 9 minutes on a track, apparently the longest song they've ever made, perhaps. I know what they do with 4-minute songs, and how crazy it is that Miles can still do his thing, that Tremonti can still do his thing. The whole band is just so damn talented and consistent. The production is extraordinary. So I'm going to react to it. I'm going to pause, give my thoughts and commentary as we go throughout it. Of course, if you want to listen to the whole 9-minute song without any pauses, just go get the album. Go support these guys anyway. They deserve it. But this is a review, a reaction video where I'm going to do it piece by piece, especially on a 9-minute song. I don't intend on pausing too much, because usually with them, I'm just zoned out. I'm just tuned in to kind of the journey that they just provide every time, because it's hard to not be fully immersed in an Alter Bridge song, because a 9-minute epic of a song just tells me everything I need to know. It is going to be epic, literally. So Alter Bridge, Slave to Master, my first time thoughts. I think it sounds like really interesting subject matter, talking about technology, whether that be maybe for musicians or just maybe in general, the advancement of technology and Slave to Master. Well, I can see how that goes. But I want to hear it from them. I want to hear from Alter Bridge on their newest album, Alter Bridge, Slave to Master. Josh, Carlos, thank you, and everybody else. Oh, enjoy the ride. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, as stated, no video on this one. And again, hey, all rights go to Alter Bridge. Again, this is my review, my commentary of the song. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's all I'm trying to do here, and hopefully shine a light on how amazing this group is, how amazing they've been for a long time. If you didn't know this, but I'm sure a lot of you already do. This is Alter Bridge. Audio's cranked up on a song simply called Slave to Master in 3, 2, and 1.
Ease your mind and do not fear the violence in their eyes. Hold tight. The new machine has left us out to dry.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. 30 seconds. First 30 seconds. First 30 seconds. Oh, it feels like they're making a statement piece with this one. Again, when you put a 9-minute song as your closer of an album, and I've heard nothing but great things. Heard a lot of the singles already off of it before the album came out, but a 9-minute song, and you leave it like this. You start off this last little bit. You start off the outro about this story of technology or the machines leaving us out to dry. And like this haunting, kind of comforting voice, but the harmonies make it so eerie and kind of supposed to be maybe encouraging, but also sounds pretty not fatalistic, but damn, oh my gosh, just the ambiance already.
Hold tight.
Beautiful.
The new machine has left us out to dry.
The new machine.
Even though this truth is hard to take, we're stepping back, we've lost our way, but still we try.
Yeah.
Regardless of the death within, it's not too late to start again. Please give us a sign while we still have time.
Oh. Yeah, the whole haunting thing, maybe it still gets aggressive, but oh shit, yo, no, I feel it. Okay, I'm not even just saying this because, Josh, again, when you bring up, when you say that this is probably one of their best songs, if not their best song in 13 years, in your opinion, again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it means that I have to say it's good. No, it just has that feeling of saying, like, again, they worked on this song for 7 or 8 years before releasing it. Bands typically don't do that so much these days. Maybe something gets like shelved or they just put in a drawer somewhere and they just forget about it and they're like, oh yeah, I guess we have a spot to fill. Let's throw the song on there. No, this sounds like they've been actively working on this as like a composition, because that riffage, to follow that little breather of a break, but having that storytelling, again, I've compared them in a lot of ways, and that's just my own personality because this is what made me fall in love with the other band too. The storytelling nature, the consistency nature, the ability to still create a story amongst one song, albeit even 9 minutes, reminds me of like Iron Maiden, and then kind of those iconic kind of sounds and riffages a little bit, but it's such an impressive thing when you can fully have like a movie-like quality about a song in this genre and be willing to do different dynamics like this after you just had that very smooth, haunting opening that's kind of wavering, and then now we're chugging along. Dude, oh my God. Okay, sorry. Let's go. Mean. my gosh. I've always said that Alter Bridge does an amazing job keeping what I fell in love with, like, especially that sound of, like, I feel like 80s, almost thrash and metal at sometimes. And this one has all the elements that I want. It's combining so many things I love about different elements and different eras, kind of iconic styles, but their own riffage, their own combination of wavering in between that and the transitions and small little minute differences that change the entire emotion. Oh, it says like when the slave turns to master, maybe? I'm gonna have to go look at the lyrics later. Right now, I'm just so enamored by this music and the pacing and still the storytelling regardless. This is a song I could probably listen to again a bunch of times, like a lot of Alter Bridge songs, and pick up on something else that they've just kind of thrown in there. Oh my gosh, what a treat. I wish I had long hair to headbang. Oh my god, the guitar work is so sick. Miles is consistent. This guitar work, the bass too, I can hear in the background, the drumming, everything is so good, but the fucking sounds. Oh my god. Just the pulls. You feel like it's been worked on. Like you get to, it's time well spent. This is time well spent. And the slave returns to master, again, maybe like the slave to the master. It could be that technology was a slave to the master and now it's taken over, or now, hey, as slaves to the master and bowing down to innovation, crazy line, about making sure that we have our footing too and take it back, but also it's too late to turn back. Man, it kind of like that back and forth, that push and pull that kind of technology can have, where it can be a tool. It's a beautiful thing, but also it's a slippery slope. Wow.
And it's too late to turn back, too late to turn back now. As we watch it burn to the ground once again, right now. Though we feel the worst deep and down, we must fight till the end.
Oh my god, this guitar. Oh, it's about to go crazy. Oh, it's about to go crazy. Ooh, we're only 3.5 minutes into this. We're already 3.5 minutes into this. Oh my goodness. Okay, Miles' voice, dude. Again, as consistent as it comes, but the different timing changes, the different transitions, it's always impressive to me that they have this much time and this much creativity to just keep adding small things. Things that, again, you don't need to add, but when you're somebody as talented as Alter Bridge, you set the bar already this high. I've always made the joke about trying to produce for them must be a headache, because you're like, you want to add what now? What else? How many things are we adding to this? We could just cut it right now. And it's like, no, let's keep going. Clearly 7 or 8 years of doing that on this song. And you can feel it.
Once again, right now, though we feel the worst deep and down, we must fight till the end.
Must find the beyond. Bass. Everybody's getting a chance to shine.
Falls and
Oh my. That's the question. It's a movie. Beautiful.
At the mercy of what will guide us to our end if we don't wake up and take home.
That fight back mentality.
Fight to atone.
Wow.
The mistakes we have made define us. Don't pretend we're alone. It's out of control.
A little bit.
So where do we go? It's out of control. So where do we go? It's out of control. So where do we go?
Crying out. Keep going. Holy shit.
It's out of control. So where do we go? It's out of control. So where do we go?
Damn. Damn. Man. Yeah, I don't like throwing around the term masterpiece very often, but this is a masterpiece for them. This is going to be, you know, up there with like the Blackbird, and like just from sheer composition of that, and then execution and extra attention to detail. It's one thing to play complex things and come up with something like a big subject matter like technology, and not make it sound like hacky or, you know, overly threatening, and still make it like a fight back against it song, and a comforting but haunting like cautionary tale. Like, to do all the things like that, but to make it mesh with the meaning, and to make every single note of that guitar mean something, to have every single part of that solo section have purpose for why it's being played, for why it's being played like that right there. And that's just natural feel as insanely talented musicians. The bass playing, the drumming, the same exact way. Everything is there in that exact spot for such an intended purpose and to evoke emotion. Every strum of that guitar, every hit on those drums, every bit of Miles' voice is in that exact spot that it is for the emotions, for the song, to benefit the song, not just to kind of be a part of the song, not to fill up space. There is no space filling with these guys. I'm convinced they don't just do something to fill space and to kind of keep it going, I guess. It's so intentional and so damn consistent. That solo, which it sounds like, it could be just the way it's produced, but it sounds like it was Miles and Tremonti both going at it. But to have that kind of dueling guitars, almost like they're almost crying out to each other, but almost at odds, like, for this song, kind of saying, where do we go? I think he's saying we're going, like, go home, be back, you know, find our grounding point again, stand behind me. All these key words and phrases, kind of showing the tough part of like bow down to innovation, but also become the slave to the master, or the slave kind of turns to the master. And that could go both ways. And kind of, again, the back and forth. It's all about the back and forth and the kind of pros and cons, maybe a little bit, but definitely weighing more side on the cons, I guess, of falling victim and losing ourselves along the way. Where do we go? We go home. Like, we go back to who we are as humans, or without this technology necessarily running away with everything. We have to draw the line in the sand and kind of stand by that. But the dynamic in the music itself is just so push and pull. It is so at odds, but somehow, dude, to do this stuff that, like, it's hard to say that they're at odds when it feels like it's like coming together, but it could also be like kind of what they're wanting it to sound like as far as the idea of technology. And, you know, as together, it can also run away from us and we could lose ourselves. Oh my gosh, dude, that is such a masterpiece from them. Yeah, Josh, again, I know if you say something as a very, very serious fan of this group, and I'm definitely becoming a bigger and bigger fan, and I've always enjoyed everything that you've brought by and helped me kind of get in tune with from all across their discography, all the different songs we've checked out from them up to this point. Even I can see why you say that and agree that this has got to be maybe their best in 13 years, but it's not devaluing anything. It's not saying that they haven't had good songs, but this is a 9-minute full, again, symphonic level arrangement. Like, their brains still being able to build things like this after over 20 years. I don't know how. That's such real artistry. That's such real creative process down, production down, all the guys in the band being on the same page. Like, it takes so much to do anything that they've done, but this right here, this is unbelievable. Alter Bridge on Slave to Master. Again, I can imagine them wanting to take this subject matter with care. I think it's a perfect time to drop it, especially in today's day of AI and stuff. Not necessarily it's just singling out AI, but in general, technology really, it says a lot more than just, oh, we got to worry about AI. It's something they've worked on for 7 or 8 years, at least musically. But to have that kind of come out now and be the outro of this song on their self-titled album, what a beautiful song to leave everybody with as the outro. And also just to have in general. Dude, they brought their best maybe on this album. Like, you don't see this from bands. You don't see this very often from bands where just after this many years, after this many songs, this many albums, not just have they remained with a win on every single song I've heard, with something special about every single song I've heard, Not just, that's a good song. No, there's never just that was pretty good. That's all right. I'll listen to it again maybe. No, none of those. But to do it and still be growing and getting better, it's amazing to me. Alter Bridge, just true artists through and through. Everybody in this band. Again, I know everybody talks about Tremonti and Miles, and that's fair too. But everybody in this band, they all brought their best of their best on this, in perfect collaboration, in perfect chemistry with each other, in perfect chemistry with the actual meaning behind the song. That is how it's done. Alter Bridge, my goodness, congratulations on the new album being released. I hope they get a lot of love on this album. I'm sure they will. I know the loyalist fan base of Alter Bridge will make sure that it gets love, but hopefully they can even just find new fans, even in today's day and age. I know they found me as of recent. Again, shout out to Josh for this whole journey we've been on and still will go on anytime. But I hope they continuously get the love and respect and admiration they deserve, because what they're doing is not, there's nothing simple about it. There's nothing, cruising about it. They don't cut corners. They don't hold back. And this one is the exact example I would show to anybody and say, show me where they did something even repetitive or overly done or uncreative or filler. It's not in their DNA, it's not in their blood, and it's not in their damn music. Alter Bridge, their new album is out now. Go check it out. Go do a deep dive on this or anything from their discography. Again, that one, Slave to Master. Pretty sure I don't need to say it, but obvious A+ song request, Josh. I can never get enough of these guys, but I knew that one was going to be a journey and hard for me to pause on a lot of spots, but that is my genuine thoughts of this song. I'm not just saying nice things to say nice things. If I thought they would ever sell themselves short, I'd probably be the first one to call it out because I'd be so damn surprised. But I don't think it ever happens. I don't think it's ever happened, and I don't think it ever will. Alter Bridge, thank you for blessing the world with this music this far into your career. In 2026, dropping a brand new album that I think could probably go toe-to-toe impressive-wise with anything you've ever released. Alter Bridge. My goodness. I can't say enough. I hope all of you go show love to the new album. Go support them if you enjoy this. Maybe it's your first time hearing Alter Bridge. Go check them out. And again, hopefully this gave you a good taste and plenty to see and experience as your first time listening, enough to maybe warrant you to go support them and listen to them and appreciate everything that they pour into their songs, because they truly pour everything they have into this music. It seems like, it feels like to me, and I'm just glad to be on the receiving end of it. So huge shout out to Josh Carlos, huge shout out to Alter Bridge, huge thank you to all of you for taking the time to watch, and I just hope you all are doing well. I hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good whatever you're having, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Here's the link to that, y'all. Dude, that's exactly what you described. Dude, that solo. Like, that was just, God, see, that's what I love about them. They don't try to overly structure anything too. Like, it feels like so many things, even in the recording, like even in a recorded version of something like a studio album, right? It still feels like they're probably finding things where, like, Miles is singing the main melody, and then all of a sudden Tremonti's like just so in the pocket on the guitar, or Miles too, or somebody's in the pocket so much to where they probably just hit something that maybe is not even written down, and they're like, "Ooh, I like that." Put that in the actual notes. Put that in the actual setup. Like, it feels like they have so many moments like that, even on the studio recording, where it's just like Tremonti's just so in the zone, whether it was actually written that way or not originally with actual notation. He's just like, let me just slam this one more time underneath. Let me just hit this note and hold this sustain or something. It feels like they just still do that. Like, it's just like them improvising in the moment. It still has that a feeling so well. Oh man. Okay, let me go through chat and see what y'all are saying about that. Patricia, that was our first request of the day, so hopefully you got to catch a good bit of that. Happy Saturday. Aaron says, that guitar riff, I know I say it often, but damn, yeah, they never disappoint. The storytelling is fire. It's so good. Aaron with the fire. Josh said Miles and Tremonti both on the solos at the end. I figured as much. It sounded like it. Aaron said perfection. It feels like that, man. Angry Otter, how you doing? Said howdy Nick and all you crazy cool kids. Good to see you. Sounds like the Duel from Electric Dreams. Classic versus computer sound, but that like 1 minute. That's like, yeah, fair. Maybe a 9-minute version of that. I don't think I'm familiar, but yeah. ODV, Nick is the master. Okay. ODV, good to see you. You look so badass. I'll take it. Thank you, sir. Happy Saturday. It's funny because when they were deciding on an album title, they decided on self-titled instead. Miles jokingly said, we got lazy and made it self-titled. Okay. The only time that that's ever been said. We got lazy. That's the only time. 20 years. We got lazy. Clearly not in any other way for the album, so fuck it. You can no, you make it. They could just call it new album. Just yay, happy Saturday to you too. Guess who's back in the gym, baby? Down 10 pounds of holiday weight and getting those gluteus maxes back in the butt. One way to word it. Fuck yeah. Good shit, Patricia. Hopefully feeling good too. Oh man. Dude, what a mind-blowing. They just don't stop trying to grow and challenge. They don't. Just like this next group. And they're newer. Ish. Comparatively. Oh, Josh, GG's, man. I was gonna say I'm surprised it doesn't have more views, but again, it was on the album only. It's only been a day. You know. Yeah, next album, watch it be a 12-minute song. LOL got to do it themselves. And they could title it 12-minute song. If they want to be lazy on that part, because I know if they were to do that, yeah. Well, you know what, they're gonna have 30. They need to just like score a whole. They need to just like score out a whole movie. They could. They fucking could. Like some sort of just crazy adventure movie. I don't know. Heroic. I don't know what they could do. They could do anything. I'm not gonna sit here and tell them what they can't do. Come on. GG's, Josh. Oh man. And then we go from that to these crazy ladies. The Pretty Wild. Mike, which one is up first on this? Oh boy. Again, we're doing this stream, y'all, and then later on we're going to Twitch for some Twitch reactions. We at least have one already lined up over there. Oh. Mike's bringing by another hat trick just of the Pretty Wild. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you want to hear probably what has, I think it's probably one of my favorite, at least most impressive metal groups right now. If not my favorite, just to listen to it, admire, and have my mind blown about what all they do. They do the same thing in a different lane for sure, and newer. But when it comes to just doing crazy shit and somehow making it work, and one of one right now, the Pretty Wild is absolutely that. Oh, Patricia, if you have been missing all of these reactions to the Pretty Wild, oh yeah, and I know you can like some metal too, and hip hop and pop and everything that they throw in, every genre that they've ever experienced, they throw in at the same shit. And also, you just never know what each song's gonna have. So yes, this will make you do crazy shit in the gym. I haven't even been in the gym, but I've been doing little workouts around the hotel room. Yeah, no, it's yeah. I know I'm being silly, but hypertrophy happens to the ladies too, whether we try or not. Song is awesome, by the way. Yeah. God, man. 9-minute outro song is just fucking crazy work. Mike, I just gotta know which one you want to listen to first. We've got The Trial, we've got Half Alive, and we have Persephone. Oh boy. The Trial. Sick. Just said I'm on my game now because Wednesday I have surgery and I'm on a 10-pound weight limit for 4 weeks. I'm going to go insane. Well, good luck with surgery. Hopefully it's, you know, something easy goes it and something straightforward for them. A lot of those are nowadays, whatever it is, but you got this. You got this. And if you need music to fucking lose your shit to and get to work in the gym with, I'll tell you this much. This will work. Before I even hear this exact song, this new album from them is insane. 4 minutes. And it's a song called The Trial. Dude, the new music coming out right now, it's insane. This album just came out in November of 2025. It is out now, baby. I'm just going to try to hang along for the ride because you'll hear this music change up. Not on every song, but in a lot of different ways. Where you're trying to make sense of how they're doing what they're doing. How they can constantly keep adding things in a 4-minute song. The amount of stuff that they put into a 4-minute song doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. They won't even let me do yoga post-op. Well, this is not going to be yoga music, I'll tell you this much. So, but that makes sense. It's going to be tough, I'm sure, but you'll be okay. We believe in you. We believe you. Of course, love and prayers that way nonetheless. Oh, Mike. No music videos on this one, but these two badass ladies, their insane band behind them. To be this new, again, I say that after listening to somebody like Alter Bridge. It's been doing this for 20 years. This group been around 5 years, but in different genres. And then finally landing in the world of metal, where it seems like, yes, you found your call. You found your spot. You found your mixture, which your mixture is made up because there is no finite amount of things that they can only do. Rap, pop, metal with other elements thrown in. Yeah, the list goes on and on. We'll see what this song holds because you never know. Every time, you don't know what these ladies are going to bring except heaviness, craziness, and pushing the boundaries. Straight up. So, Mike, easy goes it on the hat trick. No doubt. Let's start it off. Pictures up, sound speeds, and marker. 2 for 2. Oh, God. Yeah, and the breakdowns, they've already solved the breakdown equation. They've already aced that test every time. They write the test, maybe. I don't know. Mike, thank you, sir. Seriously. Here we go. What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Nieto, aka Nick the Actor, aka Nick the Reactor, aka whatever the hell you want to call me today. Just go for it. Oh yes, we're back for more. Oh yes, from their newest album, 0 Point Genesis. One of my favorite groups in the world right now that is new to a certain sense, certain degree, to the world of metal. But doing things that the world of metal I don't think has ever heard. In combinations that, well, you really just don't even know how to describe it because they bring it from so many different influences, so many different genres, and they kind of just do whatever the hell they want. But somehow, they make it work every single time, and I'm always left here as somebody who's doing a reaction video, as checking out something and giving my honest thoughts and feedback, where I just get dumbfounded because I'm trying so hard to just keep up with what kind of craziness they bring to the table every time. I'm talking about, of course, The Pretty Wild. If you've not checked them out, if you're a fan of metal, pop, hip-hop, all kinds of things, or different, I guess, crossing of genres, this is a group you need to go check out. We have checked out several songs, even off this album, and every song has brought a different punch, and I want to say punch, but really a onslaught of sounds in a beautiful way, in an exciting way, in almost a overwhelming way, but the kind that is just so impressive, you have to just sit there in awe of it. And that's pretty much all I'm usually able to do besides, trying not to break anything with their breakdowns, and then other breakdowns, and then rapping, and you just got to hear them to believe them. And Mike, the one and only Mr. Wicked Mike, to thank again for more music off this newest album that just came out the end of November of 2025, 0 Point Genesis. The name of the song today that we're starting off with on a little marathon of these songs, The Trial. These girls could title their songs anything, and I would know we're in for craziness. This one's called The Trial. I don't know who's going to trial, but maybe some eardrums if you're not careful, because the audio is going to be cranked up all the way. I'll pause and give my thoughts if I so choose, or just to catch my damn breath and kind of wrap my head around everything I'm hearing before we add 17 other layers on top. So, The Pretty Wild, obviously, I'm a fan. I'm in your corner. I think that this group is going to be one of the biggest groups of growth of notoriety in 2026. I would bet on it, but The Pretty Wild, at least for me, I can't wait to hear more. And Mike, thank you for this. This is a song off that new album called The Trial. ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. More of the pretty wild and more insanely wild music. In 3, 2, 1, The Trial.
I bleed in silence with your words cutting deep. Manipulated, you condemn the ones you don't understand because
You condemn the ones you don't understand. So we already sound like this sounds like when somebody's pissed off and trying to start twisting their way into getting more pissed off. Like, oh my God. And the clean tones. Again, they pull you in with stuff like this. And then also just like this kind of pop sound. Oh yeah, it's just a cute little pop sound.
silence with your words cutting deep. Manipulated, you condemn the ones you don't understand because you've been hiding behind false prophecies. But you won't see my death as irony as the martyrs crucified me.
And then we're going to back off that into the pop, same sound, and then chug along already. Okay. All right. All right. All right. If it's your first time with the Pretty Wild, welcome in. Welcome in. And we're only 51 seconds in. Go back in. Drumming. We're gonna yell crucify. That's a pop song. All the bingo boxes. All the bingo boxes. Now we're getting to the rapping part. After we hop into pop melodies almost, but over badass metal sounds. Mixing this kind of vibey synth with drumming and raw distorted guitar. What? The transitions like that. I'm trying to lock it so I catch him, but how did you... Nope. A choir? A choir? A choir.
I'll return, I'll hunt you. No place is safe from me. You'll build your flames higher. As heaven judges you.
Yep. Oh my god. See, I don't know if I'm more concerned when I see a 4-minute track from them or like if there was like a 6 or 7-minute track. Honestly, I feel like the shorter the song, the more it's like, we know we're about to go on a trip. Literally. We're yelling, crucify. You can't burn. What's this? You can't fire to the. Dude. They are geniuses. Because they will take something that could so easily be a pop melody and almost sounds pop, but it is not pop whatsoever. The drums always do some standout shit. The guitar work on this was another level up. The breakdowns just keep getting better and better the more I hear more songs. Like this might be my new favorite breakdown. Because with these ladies, and they talk about spooky talk, and then they start getting the threatening bag going, but then that dropping off everything, floating, falling, a choir being involved with them is crazy fucking work. That sound, what a fucking choice. On the same song you heard everything else on, all of those things, one track that summarizes them. This is another one of those where you could listen to this. The rapping, again, every element that they bring, they don't just do okay. They're good at making pop melody, like catchy melodies. They're insane when it comes to construction of the metal side. Like the breakdowns are fucking disgusting. Might be my favorite breakdown. I don't know. And the rapping parts, yet we can't gloss over that, even though it only happens for like one verse. The rhyme scheme, while screaming it, the cadence. To be okay, I hope their producers are getting paid beyond well. Obviously, I've said that before. I hope whoever produces this needs a raise. Even if they've already gotten 10 raises, they need like probably 13 more because it's just that damn good. Whoever they have doing the mixing and mastering on this shit is insane. And just all the production ads. I mean, my goodness. I don't know how you can listen to these guys and not jam out. I don't understand. Or be impressed by all the stuff that you're hearing that they somehow make cohesive. Like, that should not work. Everything about what they're doing, if you just describe it, sounds like too much. When I say it's too much, it's normally for me to wrap my head around in a good way, which is exciting. It's something that challenges what you know about music. But it shouldn't work. It shouldn't be allowed to work. It shouldn't be something that's possible, but they have found a way to unlock this on every song that they decide to go this direction, this direction, this direction, and just take you almost like full-on whiplash. I might call their genre just whiplash. Because it's mentally, emotionally, and musically whiplash. And from the headbanging too, obviously, with breakdowns like that. This album, dude, I don't know if this is going to be up for any awards. Maybe breakout metal group of the, I don't know what they would be considered if they get nominated. I don't even know how award shows work on that. But 0 Point Genesis. This album has been insane. For their debut album, I don't know how you hit the ground running like this. And then they're going to follow it up at some point. They're that early on in their career in the grand scheme of things. They have so much time ahead of them to keep getting better and doing crazier shit, but this is how you like debut yourself? They're pretty wild. I keep saying the same shit, I know, but it's never ending. Every song is a new experience and a new treat and new just mind-blowing example of what music can be, at least with them behind it. That one is called The Trial. Honestly, guilty as charged, whatever it is. The Trial by The Pretty Wild. Go check out this new album, go download the music, and go lose your mind. They're going to be one of the biggest groups of 2026 or moving forward in general in metal. I don't see how not. Again, I know I keep saying the same thing, but just to highlight how consistent they've been about pulling from their different backgrounds, from their experience to music, of different genres, different styles, different things they've approached with very good talent level. And now just all of it meeting in this is crazy, crazy work, but crazy impressive. It's one of one. I don't know any other group like The Pretty Wild right now. Y'all tell me as always. If it does exist, I want to know. But the Pretty Wild to me, insane, and somebody that definitely deserves some love. So go show them some love on that one, The Trial, and the new album. But I hope all of you are doing well. I hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good month, whatever you're having. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm not saying that they're actually ridiculous. Like, I'm not roasting those ladies. I don't want any smoke with. They're on that list. We know this. I don't want any sort of smoke. I don't ever want to piss them off or make it seem like I'm trying to offend them. No. Their talent is ridiculous level good. Sure, she goes, I love this cover art. Subscribed literally just now. Didn't take long, huh? Aaron said, obviously, well done. Wait, what did you say? Oh, yeah. First, yeah. Country adjacent, then rap. And now they're with Sumerian, and now just the sky's the limit for these girls. Oh, my God. Let me listen to that breakdown. Let me listen to that choir. That's so creepy music box. The timing. And that.
Let's play.
I don't know if we mentioned this already, because it's so funny. Like, they show so many different things to where there's so many groups. I'm like, dude, if they did a collaboration, it would break shit. I mean, Nita, I think we mentioned before. Last time I was saying Electric Callboy, because they went that much into like almost funk and techno. This one, on that one, I think we mentioned this too, but that one is made for like that style, I should say, not necessarily that song to remake it, but Melissa. Like, I think it's inevitable. So hopefully somehow those groups can collaborate, or Melissa hops on a track with them or something, because it feels too in line because of the pop energy that Melissa does so well on her solo stuff. With Ad Infinitum too, because even with that symphonic kind of sound right there, that sounds like it could have been something that Melissa Bonney kind of made. Maybe not as much rapping and some of the other elements, but the carryover of being able to understand almost like how to make a catchy, again, pop melody, which is some of the strongest melodies you can find, but translating it into metal. If you put Melissa Bonney with these girls, the shit that they would fucking create. Insane. That's what I want. I want a tour of them opening up for Ad Infinitum. Calling it. They were touring with Encore, and Encore has some of that poppy hook to them too. I don't remember Encore as much, but I believe it. I guess that would make sense. But I'm saying, like, Melissa's solo projects, she has certain songs where she kind of goes in that pop world a little bit more, but she always has the same structure of, like, she has that kind of brain too. She knows how to make something catchy, but not, which for metal, that's such a hard thing to do. That'd be wild. That'd be fucking wild. Oh, just gross. Okay. More mind-blowing things ahead. We still got a few more requests on YouTube as of right now. And again, if anybody else wants to drop for anything, feel free to do so, or you can save it for Twitch, because Twitch, you know, we can watch everything, we can listen to everything, damn near, as long as you're there in the moment. Because a lot of times they're not going to be VODed afterwards. Pretty Wild, yes, it's always ongoing. They couldn't be more, again, of an understated name. Them smashing to pieces. There's a few that they know exactly. It's not false advertising, except theirs might be just the insanely wild. But I guess they are pretty, so never mind. See, this is where I'm making sure I don't talk shit. Oh god. I'm gonna behave. Why is my bonk button not working? Why is my bonk button not working, man? Say, man. I need that. I need that. I deserve it for that one. We're good. Okay. Now, Miss Giveaway winner from yesterday. Are you ready? Because apparently this one must be one of your favorites, if not your favorite. I mean, what? It clearly meant a lot to you considering you got this artwork tattooed all up and down your damn arm. And it looks badass. Whoever did that, by the way, bravo, because that's a hell of a fucking tattoo. But also shows the inspiration. Okay, again, another one. It's another one, and they're so good at doing this to me, especially from this era. 2022. Just Tommy. This is Just Tommy. Sam Smith. I know a good bit of his songs just from being a big name in the world of music, but I think this is they don't do stuff that I'm not gonna find familiar, at least in some way. Unholy is the name of the song, originally by Sam Smith. Tommy P, one of the most insane bass singers I've ever heard in my life, is doing this solo dolo. Amanda, obviously, always showing love for the bass gang. But this one apparently very special to her. Said I also got permission from Tommy before I got inked. I respect that. I respect that. She said, you rang? Of course I'm ready. Oh boy. I have to wait until after the 14th when it comes out. Smashing to Pieces just collab with... I knew I'd been seeing a little bit less recommendations about them. Knew they'd been a little quiet. That's why they've been cooking. Smashing to Pieces and Within Temptation. That should be interesting, actually. I know it's gonna be good, but yeah, it's gym playlist. All right. Oh, Sam Smith and Kim Petras. Wait, is it not his song? Hold on. Who's Kim Petras? Kim Petras, maybe she's a writer. Before I shout out the wrong person. Oh, collaboration. Oh, I guess it was their song. I didn't realize it. Okay. Oh, it is by them. Okay. My B featuring Kim Oh, duh. I really don't know if I've heard that. Maybe I have. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, just some good old bass singing. This is that song that was very viral a couple years ago. Yeah, I remember there being some stuff about it with demonic whatever, but whatever Tommy's about to do, man, it don't matter. It's a visualizer with this, but the artwork is so cool that Amanda got it inked. I mean, inked. Whoa, Tommy. YouTube, we gotta stop this autoplay shit. I don't like that. Amanda, I know he's about to make this fucking crazy. 112,000 views since 2022. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be for this, man. Pictures up, sound speeds, and marker. 3 for 3. Thank you, Amanda. Let's see where this goes. What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Nieto, aka Nick the Actor, aka Nick the Reactor, aka whatever the hell you want to call me today. Just go for it. You already know I'm a fan of this guy. Y'all have seen me react to him and the whole group many a times, but this one seems to be a very special one from the one and only Mr. Tommy P. Again, Tommy P, one of the most amazing bass singers I've ever heard in my life, to be fair, and a part of one of my favorite bass singing groups, obviously, the Bass Gang. But this song today is from 2023. And goodness gracious, I'm excited. Sorry, no, 2022, not even. Okay, so yeah, this view count is messed up. Unholy, a song that was originally by Sam Smith. Again, I cannot recall the song right now, but apparently Tommy decided to cover this in some form or fashion by himself, solo dolo on this one, in 2022. And the one and only Miss Amanda, she brought this one by. And not just because she's like, oh, it's a pretty good version, pretty good song. Nah. This one clearly got her attention as someone who's always ride or die with the Bass Gang, always showing love to them, and supporting the channel by bringing by their amazing stuff for me. Again, as a selfish fan of great music, hell yes. But she got the artwork of this performance of Tommy tattooed on her entire arm. I'm talking all the way on her arm, and it looks badass, by the way. It's a really good tattoo. She asked Tommy for permission, all that stuff, but clearly this one left her in awe. So if anything that Amanda says that to is coming by the channel, I have to be excited. It's Tommy, so I already know I'm going to have a good time with it. I'm going to lose my mind over his vocal range even in 2022. I feel like he's just always been just a wild level of bass singer where, again, most of the guys in the Bass Gang fall in line. You have to just accept they're not just bass singers. They can definitely hit the bass notes, but their composition, their arrangement, their skills, they're different things they can do with their voices, not even in just one range. Doesn't make sense to me. And this song being a song, I don't even know if I know. I remember it did go viral and go crazy, I think, for Sam Smith doing a bunch of random stuff and Kim Petras, apparently. I just don't know if it's going to sound familiar until I listen to it. But again, if Tommy's singing something, I'm going to be a fan of it afterwards. I know this. I am here to react to it, give my thoughts and commentary, but mainly, I just want to absorb something that clearly left such a beautiful impact on Amanda, and I thank her for bringing it by, as always. Mr. Tommy P on a cover of Unholy, originally by Sam Smith and Kim Petras. Bass singing, let's do it. All right, no video on this one, really just a visualizer, but I'm excited to see what we got. 2.5 minutes of Tommy P in 2022. Very interesting. But I have no doubt this man came out of the womb singing these bass notes. And even on a Sam Smith and Kim Petras cover, even though I know this song had a lot of different mixed reviews probably at the time, if anybody can make this a good, and I mean really good experience, it's Tommy P. In 3, 2, and 1.
Mommy don't know Daddy's getting high at the body shop, doing something unholy.
Okay. Oh, I heard that. Oh. Okay. I figured with how, I remember this song was mentioned all over the place, that it would be something that I've heard a million times. Yes. Yes, I've heard this song a lot. So now I'm even more excited knowing how kind of electronic this can be, because it also means how much bass is about to be brought out by Tommy. And Tommy has no problem bringing out the bass guns. The bass cannons, they're fine. They work fine for Tommy even in 2022. I know this. But also, not even just acapella, but like layers. The creativity for him to do that as a solo dolo.
At the body shop, doing something unholy.
Okay, so again, not acapella? It doesn't fucking matter. This is like a trap hit with his voice? What the? It's like a full remix with Tommy.
Lucky girl, she got a married to a boy like you. She'd kick you out if she ever knew. But all that, tell me what to do. Dirty boy.
Okay, this is a different side of Tommy. This is, I'm not saying I'm so used to, but the same man that I know has been doing Disney covers and acting a foolishness in a fun way because he loves what he does and he has a good time. Full-on production bag on this. Full-on arrangement and creativity and like remix and trap and like trying to fucking talk sexy to him, Tommy? Boy, you better go on with your bad self.
know everyone is sucking on the scene. How you the whisper by the places that you've been, and how you don't know how to keep your business clean. Mommy don't know that it's getting hot at the body shop, doing something out of holy. He said, bang, once she's dropping it, she be popping it, yeah, she put it down slowly. Oh, he left the skin set, so he can get that. Mommy don't know that it's getting hot at the body shop, doing something out of holy. Daddy, if you wanna drop the attic, give me love, give me Fendi.
Tommy, don't do that to my fuck. You're gonna break my fucking headphones, Tommy. I knew that there was gonna be something like that. Tommy, whatever frequency you just hit, hey, chill out. I don't want to break my headphones yet. That was fucking gross. I'm just kidding. Replay that again. Fuck the headphones. Dude, the elements and the wavery, he's hitting some wavelengths on this. I don't know how much of that was production, but also he can just do crazy shit with these bass sounds. It's not even just clean bass and low. He's hitting like weird fucking tremolo, like what in the hell?
Daddy, if you wanna drop the attic, give me love, give me Fendi, my Balenciaga, daddy, you can need to bag it up, cause I'm spending on a deal, you can watch it, make it up, I'll be going to end up. He gave me better, gave me like Rihanna, he always call me cousin, baby, cause no drama, and when you want it, baby, I know I got you covered, and when you need it, baby, just jump it through the covers. I don't know that it's getting hot at the body shop, doing something out of holy. He said, while she's dropping it, she be popping it, yeah, she put it down slowly.
I like this song now. I like this song now.
So you can get that. Mommy don't know that it's getting hot at the body shop, doing something out of holy.
See, this is the shit that drives me crazy. Just when you think you understand some of these, he's already been talented enough. He's already been talented enough. He's shown this time and time again. He's already done stuff that I'm like, wow, that's unexpected. He can do that too. Tight. This is adding a whole different layer. Again, even if some of that is production sound effects, I know a lot of that stuff was not canned sounds. That was him. Like the and doo-doo. Like I know, if not 99%, a vast fucking majority was him making those sounds at their core, which is insane enough. But this kind of style and genre, I mean, yeah, I've heard him do like the Billie Eilish pop, but something like this is a totally different element, especially solo. To substructure that, to build it out, to make it still, again, I don't listen to the original. I've heard it because I think it was on like a bunch of Instagram and TikToks and shit and whatever. But this fucking slaps. And it's got an extra grittiness that I actually like better than what I can remember from the original. The original has bass and it has like, you know, electronic and kind of trap elements. This has a different grit about it. Like this is actually like dirty, gritty, and grimy in a good way though. He brought the creativity on this production. Again, I feel like the original probably does because it's Sam Smith and whatever, but this palatable as fuck for me. I was hitting the body rolls. I didn't expect to do that on a Tommy P cover. I'm usually very impressed. I'm usually mind blown. Usually like hearing him have fun and just hit them smooth tones theatrics and stuff, but he hit the theatrics in a different way on this. Oh, Amanda. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that there was this side of Tommy of just even just a production approach. Seen him do solo stuff, and it's been impressive, but usually it's like, oh, this is gorgeous, it's beautiful. And this is in a very just like gritty, unholy way, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Dude, okay. Tommy, you unlocked a new understanding of your just approach to music and your knack for other things besides just hitting the simple bass singing. The production on this. Well done. I don't know if he did it or somebody else helped. I did not expect this. This was not on my bingo card for Tommy, but I'm not mad about it. I actually like it so much. I'm going to be listening to this, and I never listen to Sam Smith really, or at least not this song. Normally when something's been ruined by the world of TikTok and Instagram going so viral, not really something I can enjoy anymore from that point forward. Leave it to Tommy P. Again, genius move to do it at the time. Got the views, got the love, but I could actually listen to this. Saving a song in my eyes. Tommy P. I am stunned. Just when I thought, I'm like, all right, this dude is already maxed out his capabilities. His toolkit is already full to the brim of the things that he can just have the ability to do. And then you add more. Okay. Tommy P. Amanda, I see why you love this song so much. I see why you love all these guys so much, obviously, but this is a different style for him, at least from what I've seen thus far. And different, just, again, showing off all the things you can show off that I didn't even know he had extra stuff. I don't know how he does. Again, this is how I know Tommy's not from Earth. He's not from Earth, allegedly. Tommy P, Unholy, Sam Smith and Kim Petras cover. That's fucking rad. I can't argue that. Not something I would have pegged him to do in like this style, but leave it to him to kind of make me think, what's going on here? And then do it. Tommy P, Unholy. The same guy that can sing Disney covers and smooth bass things and beautiful things and uplifting and just like, oh, this is so sweet. Then go into something like that. I'm not saying he's from the underworld. He's just not from this world, from this planet. No, he's not from here. I don't know where he's from. But it doesn't make sense that he could just do all this stuff. And again, 2022, with a song like that that has been so sometimes overplayed in the goofiest of reasons, in the weirdest of strange ways. If you know, you know. But Tommy P, making my bass singer self happy, but also my electronic production side happy as well. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Tommy P, Unholy, just wild work. Amanda, thank you. I hope all y'all enjoyed that one, and hopefully you go show love to Tommy P. If you haven't heard him, again, this is not normally what I know him to do in this style, but still finding a way to be so insanely talented to just approach it and knock it out of the park. I can say that every time about these guys, but Tommy P especially. You unlocked a new level, sir. All of you, go show love to Tommy P. On one hell of a rendition, no matter how you feel about the original one, that don't matter. That's not what Tommy's saying. He just wanted to perform a song and make it sound cool, and that's exactly what he fucking did. But I hope all of you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good whatever you're having. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Okay, what is that fucking tone? I gotta hear that again. Hold on.
So you can get that mommy don't know that it's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. Daddy, if you wanna drop the attic, give me love, give me Fendi.
It's like the vowel he's hitting on it. Like it's a different vowel sound, but the way that he did that, like raw into the mic.
Give me love, give me Fendi.
Just like.
Give me love, give me.
That sounds like some excision shit. Like that sounds like some dubstep fucking shit. I don't know if I've ever heard that exact texture to a fucking bass voice. That clean and that's wild. To even conceptually just come up with that. It's Lord. This is one of those times where someone redeems, pun intended, the hell out of a song. Yeah, that's fair. America, what's up, man? Said, what up, everyone lurking while I drive home from a basketball tournament? Hopefully it went well. Sounds like a busy weekend. Stop by to give a like, say hello, beautiful people, and now I got to put groceries away. Well, Tracy, good luck with the grocery putting away. Yes. Aaron said that was a crazy weird song. Great request. Yeah. I mean, the original song is crazy weird, but he ran away with it. See, these artists that could do that, and something that's, again, been ruined by memes. Been ruined. I remember seeing a bunch of videos where a bunch of girls were just being like ho-hos in the holidays. not holidays, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like that's what I don't know if that was the trend. Like I remember like seeing just like the girls like the before and after when they were wearing something like super revealing. I don't know. I remember a bunch of weird trends with that song, but that shit, gross. Like, the original song was so weird. Yeah, and that ain't speaking of the fucking Sam Smith one. Remember, that had some weird shit going on in the way he did that live and all that shit, but that's fucking sick. He is an enigma. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Not saying he's from, like, you know, the underworld, but he's not from here. He's not from here. Ooh, who's blowing up my phone? Who blowing up my phone today? Okay, hold on. Audio just timed out for me. Okay, we're good. Whoops, that's why. Haha. Amanda, what a fucking pick. What a fucking pick. That shit. I hadn't heard him do shit like that. I mean, again, I can say he always shows off something different, but that was like a production mindset at play. He could be, if he did he do that himself? Did he say, I'm gonna see if he tagged anybody. Even if not, the concept. That's like a DJ's mindset to do it that way. Like, there was a lot more like an electronic producer would have something to do with that. But it's fucking Tommy. Like, if I would have heard that, I wouldn't have thought necessarily, oh, main thing is a bass singer. I would think he's like a producer or something. No, it's just him. Pursuing. Yep, I'm arranging, recording, and editing by myself. That's nuts, man. Baba. Baba. See, I'm gonna be trying those fucking bass notes. Oh my god. Something unholy. Amanda, you've broken me with the bass. You've broken me with the bass. And speaking of breaking, The Pretty Wild. Back for more, eh? Which is next, Mike? We're going for the unhinged one that has capitalized and lowercase letters that they love to do, like Sleepwalker and all these other ones, Black Ops Mania. Like, he did it all in something like a week for that song? Nonsense. Nonsense. In what world is that something that you just knocked out in a week? Mapping shit out like that is so fucking tough. To even figure out how you're gonna map it out. Then you actually have to go record it, have a million fuck ups, redo it, change things, rewrite the original thing, because you realize, maybe that's not possible, it doesn't sound as good as I thought. But then to just, I guess that's the benefit of being a bass singer, and you can make most of the sounds yourself, is that you don't have to commit to dragging something in and doing it. You could just kind of try it out loud and hear it without even turning on a fucking computer or a mic. You could just, no, I like, like, he could just fucking do everything and map it out. Had a tip internet outage? Go with Half Alive. You're good? So yes. Yeah. Aaron said, I would have never listened to that song, but that was a good cover. He does a great job. Yeah. I would have to say so. Half Alive and half capitalized. Dude, they just, everything about this group is just so unorthodox, but it's so good. Half Alive. This one's got 84,000 views. Obviously, off the album. How long is this song? 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes again. They're consistent on these 4-minute songs, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay. We're good. We're fine. Number 2 of 3 of the Pretty Wild in one stream. No, stop it. Stop it. We're not, see, we're already, no. Again, thank y'all for being here on a Saturday, first of all. I don't know if I would survive a 7-minute song from the mic. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how that would bode. I don't know if there would be like a liability waiver you have to sign first, or just you would have a musical hangover, I think, if you heard a 7-minute song from them. I'm sure it's gonna happen at some point. I have no doubt. But I can only imagine. That's why I'm saying, like, a whole show of them live. Damn it, Amanda. Again, with the stop. What the hell are you talking? Fuck. Guys, make everything so catchy and good. Mike, let's check out the Pretty Wild on Half Alive. We'll see if I'm halfway alive by the end of this. Pictures up, sound speeds, and marker. We're really creeping up on territory where they have no choice but to be nominated for something for this album. Because everything. Thank you, Mike. What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Nieto, aka Nick the Actor, aka Nick the Reactor, aka whatever the hell you want to call me today. Just go for it. Today's title of a song is about how I feel every time I listen to this band and I get through one of the songs, and I'm very happy to be here, but sometimes you feel half alive. That is the name of a song from their debut album, from the Pretty Wild. Their new album, 0 Point Genesis, their debut album under Sumerian Records, has been absolutely lighting me up. I'll tell you that much. But also Mr. Wicked Mike. He found this group, he's brought them by, and we've been on the just nonstop marathon of having our minds blown on every single song from this album in general. Everything they've done has been great throughout the years, different genres. But now that they've settled into the world of metal, they've dropped this whole album. We've gone through a good chunk of it up to now. There's no misses. Nothing about it, other than the misses in the actual group. But, you know, sorry, I had to make a play on words. But this one is literally called Half Alive, and they did the same thing that they've done on a couple songs where for some reason, some letters capitalized, some letters not. Maybe that's the Half Alive part of it. I don't know. But what I do know is that the song is 4 minutes. It's almost too much time for them, as I will say every time. The amount of stuff that they put into any song, whether it's 2 minutes and some change or 4 minutes, is mind-blowing. I know a lot of you have probably already heard of them by now because you've been hearing me just go to war for them at this point and nonstop have nothing but crazy good things to say because it's one of my favorite groups right now. It's one of the most impressive groups. And as we continue on, damn near checking out all the songs of this exact album that just dropped in November of 2025, I don't see how this album can go without not being up for so many awards, so many nominations, so much notoriety for a debut album to sound this good from start to finish. It seems like. We're going to do our due diligence, but I have not heard a bad song from them yet. And Wicked Mike, you already know, sir. I appreciate it, even as I'm sitting here dumbfounded, trying to keep up with all the amazing sounds. As a selfish fan, more of me just literally reacting to it than reviewing it, because obviously no bad reviews thus far from me, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. To me, I love the way they can bridge pop, rap, metal, electronic, everything into one single 4-minute song. And today, if I had to guess, yeah, I'll be lucky if I'm half alive afterwards. It's called Half Alive. The name of the group is The Pretty Wild, and I'm excited to be back for more. Let's see what they got. Oh, man. Let me just take my deep breath before every one of these because I know I'm going to need it because I know it's going to have some crazy production. It's going to move in and out of different sounds. The transitions are going to be non-logical, but they're going to work. And there's going to be a breakdown that leads to another breakdown in all kinds of perfection. Okay, clocked it. Let's do it. As ready as I'm going to ever be. There's not really any getting ready. The Pretty Wild from their album 0 Point Genesis, Half Alive. Let's add new sounds. Sure. It's so easy to get lost in the sauce with this group. And I mean it. Like, lost in the sauce is in like, hey man, you jumped in a pool full with ranch dressing, Polynesian sauce, maybe some ketchup. You know what? Maybe some, what's this here sauce? Like, you just poured it all together and you jumped in and you don't know which way's up. You're lost in the sauce like that. Does that make any sense? I don't fucking know. You hear strings in this? You hear a trap underlying beat, simple drumming. It's been 39 seconds. I'm too far gone, a victim of my regret. Half alive, I guess, is saying, you know, I'm still kind of here, but not really. The lyrics, too, also got some purpose. I know I'm going to lose all the lyrics on the first time listen, but paint what with crimson? The regrets? Paint the regrets with crimson? What, like the wording? Oh. See, I was about to open up my big stupid mouth. And you know, I will say that like this song is giving me like more like early 2000s alternative vibes more than anything. But that doesn't mean in a second they're not going to go to country or they're not going to go to rapping or they're not going to go to full-blown metalcore. It has all the right hits and pops and zings, but it wouldn't surprise me if they go anywhere after this. We've heard strings. There was canned like crowd noise, I think, at the beginning too, and there's so many things going on in the mixture. But this is gorgeous. This is more like ballad-esque for them thus far. But again, don't want to open up my big stupid mouth because there's still a minute and 15 seconds left. So yeah, let's see where the bridge goes. But it's a different side of it. Synth?
These thoughts are not my own. In the void when I'm alone. These thoughts are not my own. Not my own. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah. I knew it.
Hyperfixated on a jacket plane. No one will remember me.
and then they'll bait you in at the end. And I knew it. I knew it. That's why I knew. Hey, self-aware, right? Getting to understand this group a little better. That's why I said this group can take it. And even though this whole song almost sounds alternative mixed with strings for some reason, and like almost like, oh, this is a smooth, sweet song. Next thing you know, they drop a blech and a nasty ass fucking metal breakdown. Did I think it was going to go to blech territory? No, but it did. Oh, 100%. Because why not? Because it's the Pretty Wild, for sure. And again, the same thing that I just know that they do every time. And this one is a perfect highlight. You have something that sounds like a alternative or just catchy rock or pop rock melody. And then you make it fucking heavy. And then you add in so many other stupid, crazy level of adjustments and fine tuning and different random sounds that don't sound random when you put it all together. They might be like, as far as a group, I always talk about just how crazy it is that they're willing to do this stuff, but they're mad geniuses. They're mad geniuses. I'm not going to say evil. They're mad scientists. For the concept alone of doing certain things that they add, I don't get how they do it every time. This album, still undefeated. It's still undefeated as of right now. The Pretty Wild. This is dumb how good this album is. This is their debut album. I'm pretty sure, unless I've been fucking up saying that the whole time, pretty sure it's their debut album. And it's this quality. 0 Point Genesis is the name of that album. That song was gorgeous at times and then heavy as shit. And then also just intriguing. It's like it's got you with the emotions and the general emotions of the melody and then the drumming and everything else going on. But then they get you with the actual complexity of the production. To where you're both intrigued but also feeling the emotions while you're feeling the intrigue. It's such a crazy balance. To where your brain's like working at 2 things at the same time. Or 7 things. Or I said lost in the pool of sauce. Half Alive. That one is fucking gorgeous from them. Again, metal can be gorgeous, and that's a gorgeous damn song. The vocals of every vibe, every version, every style of every song. They just know how to walk this line and do it so crazy. Shout out to The Pretty Wild. Shout out to Wicked Mike. Again, this album still remains to be seen any bad music on there. Not even bad, just not even, that was okay. Half Alive. More than okay. More than Half Alive. It's alive and well on my gym playlist. Yes. The Pretty Wild, Half Alive. Go support them. Go show love. And tell me if you could find a bad song from them on this album, because I don't think it exists. We'll find out, but I don't think there is. The Pretty Wild. If you're a new group coming into the world of metal, I hope, God, it's like I want you to listen to this album, but maybe you shouldn't, because I don't want you to psych yourself out thinking that, oh, this is the expectation now. If they're setting, they're kind of fucking everybody else by showing off a debut album that sounds this crazy from start to finish. I'm so sorry for every other new metal artist that hears stuff like this and they're like, we have to not compete necessarily, but this is where the standard is. This is the new marker, at least for this one group. If you're with Sumerian, I mean, shit, you better lock in. You better lock in. But I'm going to keep locking in on these reactions as much as possible, as much as it's so much to absorb in such an awesome way. I just love it, man. You just never know what side of the coin. Again, so showing a different element on their stuff on this one. But still doing it with tact and trickiness. And, of course, as always, pretty damn wild. Mike, thank you for this one. That is The Pretty Wild on 0 Point Genesis, the album, but the song Half Alive. Unreal talents, unreal new music, unreal stuff that's happening right now with a brand new group that is only going to grow. I'm so convinced. But I hope all of you are convinced too, whether you are or not. Doesn't matter. I just hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good whatever you're having. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. That was a bleh, wasn't it? Go back for a second. I called it.
These thoughts are not my own. In the void when I'm alone. These thoughts are not my own. Not my own. I didn't ask for this.
I didn't do the full blackout that time, so I heard it. where that started. That's why I said, you know what? My dumbass was about to pause and be like, this is a very sweet, smooth track from them. But I know. I said it could have gone anywhere. Still didn't think it was going to get to a blood, to be fair. I can't pretend to be like, oh, she's about to drop a blood after all these clean tones. No. Knew it was going to have a little bit of breakdown, maybe. But didn't know that. Yeah, in the middle of a wavy track. I caught my stupid ass that time. Almost fell for it. Almost. I'm not falling for shit with this group. I'm never going to assume I know what's going to happen the next second with them. Ugh. Aaron said added to playlist. Yeah. The blah. Blah. Lord. Okay. We're having fun on a Saturday set of streams. Again, after a while later on, if I had to guess, probably I would say, I'm gonna try to get a couple things done, but I'm gonna say a 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time start. We definitely have 1 for Twitch, but I know sometimes people will be sitting on crazy shit and stuff that is just chaos or randomness or madness too, but also things we could not watch on YouTube. So if you got any requests like that would normally get yanked from YouTube, the stream blocked, Twitch is the place as long as you can be there for it. And I encourage you, if you ever drop a request and you want to have that video, better safe, because Twitch is kind of changing their stuff a little bit. You might just want to screen record. You have my permission to do that during the reactions, as long as you're not posting it anywhere, obviously, because otherwise you might go back and the audio might be muted and then it might be fucked. I don't know. It's kind of a weird, sometimes yes, sometimes no with them, but yeah. Anyway, some Baby Metal there. It would make sense. It would make sense. Oh, I thought you were talking about with them. Oh, you're saying Baby Metal for oh, bet. Oh, bet, Mike. I thought you were saying with them. But you saying that even? I don't know if you meant it like that. Baby Metal and these ladies. I'm not even just saying because it's common threads with women. I know it seems like I'm doing that, but it's just so impressive to see strong, fucking crazy, talented women like that leading the charge. But I did say, I mean, Baby Metal did do that with Electric Callboy, and I already drew a congruency with them in Electric Callboy. Sorry, that just kind of, I don't know how they would do that. They could figure it the fuck out. But no, I'm so down for Baby Metal too. It has been a minute. I need some more. I need some more. And Slaughter to Prevail. Yes, this is true. Yeah, again. Oh my god, they could collab with so many groups and still be their own addition and not like subtracting from anything else or being too similar. Like there's enough difference there. Like, I was gonna say like them and Melissa might be a little bit too on the nose, but they also bring like the hip hop element. Melissa has more of the symphonic side, maybe she brings with them. But dude, yeah, no, if you had fucking Slaughter Prevail, Alex, oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine the scenes. Whew. Whew. I didn't mean to hide that message. Whoops, my bad. I guess because the word slaughter was in there. Oh wow. God, just thinking about all that. Just thinking about stuff like that happening is so cool. I mean, obviously you never know. Don't want to speak for artists. They may not want to ever collab with people like that. But I bet they would. I bet they would. As they grow, watch. It's gonna happen. They're gonna be collaborating with all these huge bands. Because these bands are gonna be like, oh, we can't say no to them. We just have to accept them into our realm. Like, you're not stopping this group. You're not stopping the Pretty Wild. 77.9 thousand subscribers. Okay, I want to remember this. They're about to hit 78,000 subs. I want to see something. I want to see something. I forget the other page that does this better, but what does their growth chart look like? Just curious. I mean, Oh, they're growing pretty consistent. Last 30 days. See, I'm surprised it's not more. But obviously, and they had a day where they just got a couple 100,000 views. A couple 100,000. I mean, they're kicking ass. They're kicking ass. Yeah. 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 This is September. The lead-ins, and then as soon as that album drops, bam. And they have been growing pretty fucking consistent from here to here, from here to here. From averaging 90 a day to 7,000 a day. And even now, at least, I guess per month, my bad. Monthly, not day. I'm dumb. But still. Great numbers altogether, but the views. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Cannot be denied. Just saying. Pretty wild any given day. Put them with anybody. Oh, that's right. They are on Sumerian. Oh, yeah, that's a bet. I didn't even clock that. You're right. Oh, shit. Or, hold on a second. Are they still with Sumerian? Oh, that's right. Fuck, that would be such a dope collab. I don't know why I thought they were with him at some point. No, Falling in Reverse was Epitaph. I was about to say Falling in Reverse, because obviously Ronnie has the same kind of crazy vocal shit, but also can rap too, and has those rapping moments. Like another good kind of comp for some of the stuff that they do. That would be fucking dope. I don't know why I keep thinking that they're with Sumerian. They're with Epitaph. They've been with Epitaph. That could be another interesting one. Hollywood Undead, yeah. Like you could come up with like a really cool fucking metal rap one. Hear me out real quick. I know we still got another request. A metal rap cipher. There's enough now. Nia plays guitar on it. A metal cipher. You get enough of these motherfuckers that have the scream vocals, they can also rap. Bring in the guys from like 1056. Bring in what's his name? Fucking. I do it every time. Hold on. Give me a second. Brain's trying to boot up. Before we have to do this last song too, which is crazy. Crashed his electric scooter into the car. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. I do this every time with him. I mean, yeah, the entire band. I'm talking about him. I always forget his name. Yeah, Sleep Through. I didn't want to look it up. See if I can guess actually before I look it up. I don't know. I know it's a fucking cool name. I like his name. I forget, but okay, fuck it, I give up. Colin. Yes. He's got a fucking dope name. Colin Moore. Colin. Not even like in a Twilight way. I just think it's a fucking cool name. Colin Moore. Him. He kind of got some of that. Sleep Theory would be a full, cool, yeah, R&B. That's what I'm saying, like the hip hop elements ish. That would be rad. They could collab with anybody. When you're this good and you can do everything, that it leaves so many options on the table for groups you can collaborate with. Hell, them and Royal Lynn. Them and fucking hell, put them on a track with Name it. Put them on a track with the bass gang for all. I mean, they'll find a way. They would find a fucking way. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, I gotta show you a video. I just saw that they tried to call me a little bit ago, but I'll call them back later. Garrett and Danielle, obviously, doing their thing out there. They're getting the new heavy equipment for the company, obviously, starting to get loaded in finally. Getting all that set up for the new business. And the updates, pretty impressive right here. Y'all gotta see this. I gotta share this. I don't think they mind me sharing. This is fucking awesome. This was really impressive. Garrett sends these to kind of showcase some of the new equipment they got. Dope, really awesome stuff. Really proud of them and him and everything they're building over there. But look at this picture. Look at this picture. Not intended, because obviously not as much experience there, but look at Danielle. Look at Danielle. You talk about being a boss ass lady? Yeah, I know, right, Aaron? Look at it. Look at it. Hey, who let Danielle in the driver's seat? I don't know why that's on the screen still. Danielle up in there. She up in there in the fucking tractor, huh? Yeah. Yeah, she ready to work. So dope. So dope. Vibing. She behind the wheel, man. Don't let her. That was a couple days ago. Just her pictures in the new gear. But then, oh no. See, no, Aaron, I didn't even show you yet. This got sent earlier today. She wasn't ever really supposed to be hands-on with this stuff, but you talk about being hands-on. It gets better. Allegedly. This is allegedly maybe AI. I don't know if I'm allowed. Well, I'm not pretending like it's fine. Y'all didn't see this because I don't know if this is. This has nothing to do. This is some other different person besides Danielle. It's clearly Garrett controlling this, not Danielle. For the record, right? Right. I don't know if there's any sort of like licensing issues or anything with this, but she didn't just sit in the motherfucker. Look what she's doing now. Like, let's fucking go, girl. You better pull that T-post out the ground. Clean work.
Now lay it down.
Garrett, the teacher. Look at that. That's good shit right there. Say, man. Hey. She got it. She got it. John Deere green. Or yellow, in that case. Yeah. That was clear. I was impressed. I don't know. Again, hey, shout out to the lessons from Garrett, but I don't know how to run that motherfucker. But hey, he knows how to. He taught her well. He goes, she's ready to go on the job site. She getting put to work now. Shouldn't have done it, Daniel. You should have fucked up, knocked something over, because now you're going to be put to work. That's pretty fucking awesome. Pretty fucking awesome. I saw that and I was like, oh, I got to share this with the cast and crew. I don't think there's any risk of getting in trouble with me showing that, but yeah, allegedly was her doing that. I think it was remote control, but you know. That was a stunt double. That was a stunt double. That's what that was. Hold on one second. They superimposed her. Yes. Yeah, AI generator for sure, right? America said, made it home, but for anyone that drives in snow, was one of those, I think I'm on the road somewhere. Wait. But for anyone that drives in the snow, it was one of those, I think I'm on the road somewhere, drive. The basketball tournament was the start to my weekend tomorrow. Wait, what? Oh. Huh? it was one of those. Well, hopefully, I'm glad you made it home safe. Because driving in the snow sounds terrifying to me. I'm sure after a while you get used to it and you get a pro at it, but nah. Basketball tournament was the start to my weekend. Tomorrow is all-day wrestling tournament. Man, you are just about that life, man. That's so sick. So fucking rad. It's a good way to start the weekend, though. You ran out of words I could type? Oh, okay. Got you. I'll take your word for it. That seems like it describes the idea of driving in the snow. For anyone that drives in snow, it was one of those, I think I'm on the road, somewhere drive. That's my mentality. Somewhere drive. Just sort it out as you go. I know nothing about it. Never had to do it. Well, not in the snow. Not like snow actually on the roads. Side of the roads, yes. Pretty well cleared. And that was scary enough for me, especially going through mountains. But I was also in a truck. Helped. Anyway. We have one more. We might give this Broadnax a listen to. I think I kind of want to listen to this. Hey, matter of fact, is Randall still here? Is Randall still up in here, lurking somewhere? Mike, if you don't mind, we might do this. A little quick listen. I just want to see if I even heard. I probably have heard him perform this song several years ago. I kind of want to just vibe to it. Let's do it real quick. If Randall's here. If not, we'll save it for another day maybe, but. Paging Randall, if you're in here listening. Doesn't mean I won't check it out at some point too if you don't check it out right now, but we've had a good little 5-stack today, man. Good little fucking 5-stack. Man, between Alter Bridge and Tommy. Fuck. All right, well, let's just do the Pretty Wild then, and we'll see what we end up into on the Twitch side. I know we got Cody Johnson and Brandon Lake. I'm gonna say I plan on a 3 PST start for that one. I'm gonna try to do a couple other things on this apartment hunting, a couple phone calls I gotta return, and also trying to figure out this next available spot possibly for us to stay. Yes, so we'll kind of take that as we go, but we'll have a little buffer, a little lunch break, if you will. I'm gonna make myself eat some, and then we'll get it popping over there and see where Twitch takes us, because you never know what happens on Twitch. I have no idea. I got no idea. Dude, I just ready to be somewhere because I know Aaron's been waiting for it, and I've been ready for it because I know sometime this year the new Grand Theft Auto is dropping, and I want to commit. I need to just sit down, and I need to have the full setup to where I can have the other hard drives. I can record my entire journey of ever playing my first time ever playing Grand Theft Auto. It has to be recorded. It has to be its own videos and clips and stuff. It's got to be done. I'm ready for this. Then Aaron can make fun of me for being so bad at the game. And so late, but that's fine. No lines to be seen on the backcountry road. Snow falling hard enough to barely see in front of you. God, you just drive straight and hope the road is there. You see, that's what I took away from that. Just keep driving. Just keep driving as long as you can drive. Oh, there goes Randall. I don't know if you're delayed or not, but okay, well, let's give this a quick listen. Let's give it a quick listen. I'm not gonna do the full reaction deal because I may have already heard this song. Maybe live, but Broadnax Nola. I'm gonna make an exemption. Randall, I'm gonna make that happen for you today, sir. Let's do it. Sounds like fun. Nola, Broadnax. I don't think I've reacted to this. For a while, Broadnax was on the no react list because obviously fucks with him, fucks with ACal, fucks with Dusty, all them boys. Heavy. But I'm gonna put this in link sharing so I know that we checked it out. God, it is an earworm. My goodness, Amanda. Crazy. I keep waiting. You keep teasing. I don't have my big hard drive. It's in storage, and I have to install it. Obviously, made sure the computer was working first before I do that. But we should be good to add that once we get to the next place. And I can commit to hours of yelling and screaming, because I know that's going to induce a lot of yelling and screaming probably. And talking mad shit to where I want to be able to do that. Allegedly. Randall, type a 1 in the chat when you hear this. I got number 1. Just want to make sure you're not delayed. If you're hearing this now, you might need to refresh. If you ain't busy, of course. Willie? Whoops. Can't type either. Willie, that's funny as shit. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you too. That close to the timeout corner. That close that time. I'm gonna give it a pass. Randall, let me know when you're here in the moment. Once you're refreshed. I think you're just delayed a little bit. Doing good? Good. Glad to hear that. Hardy har. Was it something you said? Okay. There we go, Randall. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I think you were just a little delayed. Could have been a buffer or something. But I said we're going to go ahead and check this out. Real quick. Again, could have been something I've heard part of, but also just want to vibe and hear some Broadnax. 1.5 milli views on this. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Like I said. Not that I got to flash around, because everybody's gone to one of their shows, gotten to kick it with them. But man, these boys... When was that show, actually? I need to see when that was. How long ago was that? That was a while ago now. Wow, what a journey. What a journey, man. Feels like it was just the other day. That was 2022, so this song would have been out. So probably heard this at their show. Obviously hanging with the boys. Hanging with the boys. Them Southern boys, baby. Them Southern boys. Shout out to Nola. Nala. Nalene. Ladies and gentlemen, Broadnax on Nola. Let's do a little quick listen. Broadnax, you better shut up. Not Broadnax's fault. YouTube. Let's do it right quick. I'm making this happen for Randall today. Even with a $10 dono, I appreciate you, sir. Let's do it. Pictures up, sound speeds, and marker. Do a little intro just cuz. Fuck. Damn it. Every time with the Bass King, guys. I just... Randall knows a magic word. Pretty sure. Just gotta say action. You just gotta type action. Ready to vibe with some Broadnax. Hey, boys, settle down. Crazy to say that. Thank you, Randall. What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Nieto, aka Nick the Actor, aka Nick the Reactor, aka whatever the hell you want to call me today. Just go for it. I'm super excited today because I don't listen to this dude nearly enough. As somebody who's a massive fan of his style, of his approach to hip-hop and rap, and just genuine swag that he always provides, Broadnax is a dude. I've gotten to see him live, obviously, with A-Cal, with Dusty, with the boys, and just a hell of a showman. In the moment, live on stage, bringing the energy. But everything I've ever heard from him always does the same thing. It vibes, he's got bars, he's got flow and cadence like nobody's business, especially a fellow Southern brother. Broadnax, man, on a song today called NOLA. This is being brought to us by Mr. Randall and Randall Batson. He said, hey, NOLA, Broadnax. And I said, you know what? Yeah, let me hear it. I may have heard it live at the show I went to, honestly, but at least sitting down, listening to it and vibing to it can't be a bad time, start to finish. Official music video too. Don't believe I've seen this music video. So shout out to Broadnax, man. Still consider him to be underrated and slept on for real. If you want to call him a country rap guy or whatever, he's just a good hip hop artist. And usually has, like I said, the vibes, the energy, the flows, and some sneaky bars. So Broadnax, lots of love to you, brother. Randall, thank you for this one. Let's listen to it. Looks like there's a bot in my chat or something. Sorry. Broadnax on NOLA. Here we go. Crazy. Oh, one of those crazy Russian sex bots back again or something like that, you would think. NOLA in 3, 2, and 1. Shout out to my Louisiana folks. Cause they bon ton roulette. Come on. Sounds of the city. Is he repping? Is he repping? His beats too.
Nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said it would be. Nobody said it would be easy. Get out of your feelings. We all seen hard times, but bitch, we still breathing.
You better let him know. I think I have heard this song maybe a long time ago, maybe at the show, but that's so real. That's beautiful words right there. Broadnax brings that soul to it too. But what I love about his music too, because it's so close, obviously in proximity, of his style is definitely that kind of southern rap. And as somebody who was raised in Houston, reminds me a lot of the H-Town rap I grew up listening to a lot. So just even hearing the kind of just approach to even the production, the style, and just appreciate his vocal tone. It's just got a certain essence that reminds me so much of home, man. So dope.
Nobody said it would be easy. Get out of your feelings. We all seen hard times, but bitch, we still breathing. We all got our problems, baby. We all got demons. It's up to you to find out how you gonna beat them. Nobody said it would be 20 years old and thought I was bulletproof. Trying my best to be a gangster, but I didn't have a clue about no real life problems. What it took to be a man. Looking back, I ain't even have a plan. Boy, I wouldn't be.
Ooh, looking back, I didn't even have a plan. A lot of people think that's the case. They see it around and they're like, oh, this is what I gotta do. I'm handled for it. I'm built for it. I can do it. Not what you think it is.
Real life problems, what it took to be a man. Looking back, I ain't even have a plan. Boy, I wouldn't be shit without my family. Probably laying face down in the ditch somewhere in Louisiana. Understand I had my share of hard times, but I ain't never quit. I ain't never give up, cause I can't go out like a bitch. If I say I'm down with you, baby, I won't never switch. If I had the money I blew on drugs, I'd be rich. Got to the point where I didn't know if it was day or night. A walking dead waste of life, ain't nothing for free. You gotta
wasted life, man.
To the point where I didn't know if it was day or night. A walking dead waste of life, ain't nothing for free. You gotta pay the price. Feel like laying down, you get up and fight. No matter how hard this shit get, we gon' be alright.
Yes.
It will be
Yes.
easy. Get out of your
That's life, baby.
We all seen
Ooh, good
hard
song.
times, but bitch, we still breathing. We all got our problems, baby. We all got demons. It's up to you to find out how you gonna beat them. Nobody said it would be easy. Behind my back and look me in the face and say I'd make it. Keep your grass mowed so you can see the snakes in it. I got that blue.
Keep that grass mowed so you can see the snakes in it. Check in with yourself. Make sure you're not putting that stuffing that shit away. Out of sight, out of mind does not work. Does not work. At some point, you got to approach that so that you can see everything. Otherwise, if you just lock that behind the door, you keep that grass, you let that mental grass grow too high, you can't see the problems lying underneath. Ooh, I like that.
Grass mode so you can see the snakes in it. I got that bloodhound pedigree. I can smell the fake in you. What you mean that I need?
And for the people around you, I got the bloodhound. I can smell the fake. gotta learn, especially when you start getting sideways on shit like that in life. Man, you get surrounded by a lot of snakes, a lot of fake. But now he knows, he's learned how to sniff it out, how to deal with it the right way. Good advice.
Could see the snakes in it. I got that bloodhound pedigree. I could smell the fake in you. What you mean that I need to slow down? I ain't got no breaks in here. Been at this a long time like Jamaican hell. Say you wanna win, but you don't do what it takes to make it there. You can't say you lost because the other team ain't playing fair.
You can't say you lost because the other team ain't playing fair. Ooh.
Because the other team ain't playing fair. Overcome the odds, plant my flag in the grind, let it wave in the air. When I leave this earth, they'll know that I was here. If you couldn't see my vision, I will make it extra clear. Ain't gon' dumb it down, baby.
If you couldn't see my vision, I'ma make it extra clear. You
couldn't see my vision, I will make it extra clear. Ain't gon' dumb it down, baby. I just make it extra real. Give them something they can feel. Make me wanna shed a tear. Feel like laying down, you get up and fight.
Amen. Beautiful message in hip hop too.
We gon' be alright. Said it would be easy. Get out of your feelings. We all seen hard times, but bitch, we still breathing. We all got our problems, baby. We all got demons. It's up to you to find out.
In the city doing this too.
Nobody said it would be easy. Get out of your feelings. We all seen hard times, but bitch, we still breathing.
Oh, that view.
We all got our problems, baby. We all got demons. It's up to you to find out how you're gonna beat them. Nobody said it would be easy.
Hey, that's Broadnax, man, to a T. That's Broadnax to a T, man. Just a 3-minute, 15-second, simple goes it track, banging production, real lyrics, real storytelling from personal story, translating that to the audience. Always got some good little slick lines, always got the flow and cadence, always got the energy, the passion. You feel every word the man is saying, and you know he lived it. You know he lived it. You never have to question it once with him. As real as it gets. Even on a banger song like this is motivation. It's beautiful. It's comfort. It's reminding you, hey, you're going to be okay. If you're laying down, get back up. You're not done writing that story yet. It's good for anybody. Anywhere, any place, and to represent Nola like that, I think that's beautiful. And they even title it that, shows that personal attitude, personal relationship with those words. Exactly what you want in hip-hop nowadays. Can't be argued. Broadnax, always consistent, always fucking legit, man. Randall, thanks for the shout-out on this one. I think I may have heard the hook before. Maybe I'd heard him do it in the show. Maybe it just stuck with me like that, because I think this is probably one of his bigger hits. It's so good. With motivation like that, with a message like that, it's what you want in hip-hop. You're not talking about doing the drugs and losing your shit and going after motherfuckers. It's just calling out the fakes. It's making aware of your surroundings and making sure you check it with yourself and make sure you're not done fighting yet. That's what hip-hop is, and that's what it should be. With Broadnax, he always brings it, always delivers. Broadnax on Nala. Again, I feel like Broadnax, I don't stay in tune with him as much as I probably should, and again, it's not out of disrespect, it's just a lot of different artists, and Broadnax, I still think he's just stupid underrated, so always love everything I've heard from the man. Even when I got to see him live, really opened my eyes to how good he is, especially live too. If you ever get the chance to see him live, definitely do that. Good people, genuine ass dude, friendly as can be. And man, you can't not support guys like this in any way. So go show love to Broadnax in any way you can. But shout out again to Randall for the mention of this one, and for all of you for taking the time to join me on it. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good month, whatever you're doing, whatever you're having, make it good. Don't give up. Don't forget. Life always goes on. Make sure you keep in tune with your emotions, but also, it's never the end, baby. Keep on pushing. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. We all seen hard time. That's a good tune. Good tune. I appreciate that, Randall. It's always good motivation like that. We're just talking about PC care. Yeah, and I just, my first day on the internet. You know, my first time here. I was just born yesterday and decided to log on today. Ladies and gentlemen, to close out our YouTube stream before we go over to Twitch shenanigans, probably about 3, I would say, PST. The Pretty Wild on another song Pull this up before Discord interferes with everything again. This one's called Persephone. Apparently we're going into Greek mythology now. Greek gods. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. All right. Not 4 minutes, but 3 minutes and 50 seconds. 62,000 views on this one. Thank y'all for being here. Mike, let's rip the fucking band-aid off this one and see where this one goes. Again, the title's all over the place. I may have been born at night, but it was last night. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, to round out his fucking amazing hat trick on our YouTube stream, to round out an amazing set of music, between even Nala getting thrown in there by Broadnax, thanks to Randall, Josh Carlos bringing some Alter Bridge, greatness, and of course, Tommy. Stuck in my fucking head right now. We got the Pretty Wild on Persephone. And Lord knows what we're going to have on Twitch. Pictures up, sound speeds, and marker. That was the best one yet. That was the best one yet. What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Nieto, aka Nick the Actor, aka Nick the Reactor, aka whatever the hell you want to call me today. Just go for it. I'm going to pace myself as always through this one. And by pacing myself, well, that's not really possible because it doesn't exist with this group and everything we've heard so far, especially off this album. The Pretty Wild is the name of the group. Not a stranger to them at this point. Very familiar with them at this point, but also can still say every new song is an entirely new experience. Even on this damn album, a lot of the songs we've checked out from this new album, their debut album called 0 Point Genesis, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they come up with different things for a debut album of this extent, of this scale, and have every song bring something special on its own. And then a million other tidbits just cuz. They went over the top. They blew this fucking album out of the water. And there's not a bad song on this album. There's no question. And Wicked Mike knows it, and that's why he's bringing them by, trying to prove the point that this album, no losses, no misses, no easy going snuff, no like, what do we put here? Now let's put one banger song where we really show off, and then we'll leave the other ones pretty standard metal. It's our introduction to the world of metal as an album. No, they said, fuck that, full send. And anybody that goes full send in music usually is something I have to be a massive fan of. And this group, I am a massive fan of already. So this one, I'm along for the ride with the crazy transitions, the crazy skill set in this group, the crazy experiences, the crazy influences. Let's see where this one takes us today. It is simply called, and I do mean simply, I guess, Persephone. So I guess we're going into Greek gods and goddesses. With them, they could title it anything. We've seen it all. So the music, we've seen it all. We've heard it all. But wouldn't surprise me if they show something else here. This is The Pretty Wild from their album 0 Point Genesis on Persephone. Even in the world of metal, they find a way to have great writing and crazy lyrics and thoughtful lyrics. So when we're talking something about, like, again, a Greek goddess like Persephone, I'll leave it to them to just paint this picture for us and take us into this world now and just blow us out of the water. I can't wait for the breakdown because there's got to be something, right? Got to be something. Other than that, I don't know. They're Pretty Wild. Thank you, Mike. Here we go again. I know I'm not going to be disappointed. Otherwise, Mike wouldn't bring it by. 3, 2, 1, Persephone.
As I become myself, you won't recognize me. Leaving your shallow hell, I stitched up the shame with my own silver lining.
I stitched up myself with my own self-aligning. So silver line with my own silver line. I thought it was self-aligning. Silver line.
Oh, hell, I stitched up the shame with my own silver lining. Oh, how the shattered mirrors violently defining.
Electronic beat building.
Walking glass carved my skin. I gave into silence, your own soul from crying. I was all yours for the taking, but you kissed my bruises just to honor their aching.
You kissed my bruises just to honor their aching? And see, they'll do this because I know them so well. I thought that was going to be a drop. You kissed my
I was all yours for the taking, crowned in ash and dressed in bone. My body burns at your fingertips, carve your name into my subconscious.
The lyrics are crazy with this group. Your fingertips carving into my self-conscious? And now you done did it.
You claimed an abduction, but I stepped through the gate. I swallowed the seeds as I choked on my fate. A coronation through obsidian chains. My flesh decays. I built my throne when darkness fell.
It's beautiful.
You praise my light and fear my depth. Was my heart your conquest? I was all yours for the taking, but you kissed my bruises just to honor the raking. I was all yours for the taking, crowned in ash and dressed in bone.
Won't be yours for breaking. This one more pop feeling. Maybe the most pop feeling one for the majority of it, and then we still find a breakdown that while it makes you want to headbang, you just feel the emotion. And if I recall correctly, it makes sense where it's kind of like leading in of like, you did this, you broke me, but I'm not yours for the breaking. That fighting back mentality against that, the owning that, and under the name Persephone, it makes sense because I want to say Persephone has to do with spring and growth. Then I want to say she's also like the goddess of the underworld or something like that, or something ties to the underworld. From what I remember, it's been a while. So when you can have that experience of, you do this to me, you've torn me down, but I'm not yours for the breaking, and fighting back, and the power that a Greek goddess would have. Dude, come on. Come on. This storytelling. And you get to key in on a little bit more on this because obviously it's a smoother onset in like the pop kind of genre-ish. But still beautiful pacing, the drumming still killer. They know when to scale it back. And they know that they can still throw in a breakdown of sorts on a song like this and have it mean even more because of the meaning of the song. This is where, again, metal, that's still a metal track, but it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's smooth. Like, a metal track can be smooth at times. Dude, if they're not up for some conversation, again, not that I have to have all faith in award shows or, you know, things like that. If they're not up for, like, debut album of the year or whatever categories there is, a breakthrough art, new artist of the year, it's something. At least a nomination, a nod, some conversations need to happen about this group. It doesn't make any sense. You do not see this in music. Not in them. I mean, yes, they've done different genres. They had time as musicians. But in this, already with somebody like Sumerian, in the right hands, with the right people, and with the right angle, with an album front to back. I don't know if there's any more for us to hear on this album, but I probably don't even need to. Well, I want to, but it's done. Like, this is one of the most impressive front to back albums I've heard in metal in quite some time. But also a debut album. This group is not going to be stopped, man. They sound too good. They have all the tools in production, in the label, clearly backing them the right way, wanting them to push the limits. Amazing. And they can. And they can also throw in curveballs a little bit. Like, this is considered a curveball from them, but every song has its own curveballs. Mike, this is awesome. This entire journey with them is just insanely cool. I can't get enough of them. I'm in there for the long haul as a fan of the Pretty Wild. There's no question. I know from the beginning. But as we just keep going on, it's more mind-blowing. I'm just in awe of a fucking group like this. Just popping out, and not popping out of nowhere. But for me, I didn't know about. A lot of people don't know about yet. But they're growing every damn day. And they're going to be snowballing. Like, there's no question. The Pretty Wild, one of the best out there doing it right now. And on a debut album, I'm saying that. That didn't happen. The Pretty Wild, 0 Point Genesis is the name of the album. That song, Persephone, gorgeous, stunning. Smooth, but even on the breakdown, it hits just enough. But still metal. Mike, you always know I'm saying thank you for everything you introduced me to, everything you give me a better understanding of, and even the thoroughness of going through stuff like this album and seeing really not just how good individual songs are, but the whole project is such an insightful thing to be able to experience. So thank you for that, and for all the amazing music you bring by. You already know you're a damn gangster. Wicked motherfucking Mike for a reason. I hope all of you enjoyed this. Hopefully, whether it's your first time hearing this group or not, I think a lot of you have been around the channel, you've been seeing me react to these songs in different styles and different versions from this group, but also where they're at now, they're just cooking. That's straight up what they're doing. They're cooking this world of music, and I'm happy for them. I'm happy that this stuff exists, and to see somebody come up with this quality on their debut album, it's just beyond impressive. So go show love to the Pretty Wild. GG's to Mr. Wicked Mike, as usual. But I hope all of you are doing well. I hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good whatever you're having. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. I almost said something like, are we going to get a song without a breakdown? But just, we've heard them do the heaviest of heavy. And that one was still Baby Headbang. But the beauty in the writing, man. Again, they do it's dumb how they do every small thing so fucking well on a debut album. It's hard enough to just come up with a catchy sound and beats and style and melody. But then to throw in, let's make a song and tie in Persephone? Is she... Yes, okay. Look at me go. I did remember. I don't remember a lot of these, but for some reason I remember Persephone. Goddess of spring, queen of the underworld. The cycle of... She symbolizes the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Abduction. They mentioned abduction. Hades abducted her, and she... It's so clever. It's fucking clever. It's fucking beyond genius. Gigi's in the chat. It goes without saying. For another Wicked Mike hat trick of the Pretty Wild. It can't ever get old. It can't ever get old. This is where they're starting. It can't ever get old. GG's to Mike. GG's to Amanda. To Randall. To Josh Carlos. And to all of you for making this part one of a reaction duo of a day so damn kick-ass on a Saturday, man. Oh, and we're going to cook on Twitch. Oh, we're going to cook. Oh. Only one song left in the album. See. Yeah, it's done. It's done. You didn't save the worst for last. I know that's right. They didn't just make all these bangers and have one. No. So yeah, at some point we're going to check that one out. But I will see y'all in a little while on Twitch either way. Hopefully most of you. If you're down, if you're just not tuning in, sorry you missed it. But you have plenty to watch back on this stream. I'll tell you that much. Even in 3.5 hours. Some amazing requests to start off a Saturday. Bringing in the vibes of another weekend. And we're not done yet because Lord knows the Twitch stuff be popping. But we shall hop over there. Glad we started a little early today. So we're kind of a little better on in the day. I wanted the Twitch stream to not be so late. That's why I was like, you know what? Let's start this at 10. Take a little breather. And probably about an hour and a half. I'll touch base with y'all on Discord to give y'all the full 2-minute warning, of course. And we'll see if we do some requests over there. Obviously, we've got at least one lined up. And plenty of space for more or just shenanigans. But thank you guys for being here, for supporting, for hanging out for awesome music, and just being open to hearing music like this. And trying new artists and new genres and new styles and just new experiences. It's so awesome to share this stuff, man. And thank you guys for doing so. I love you guys. In case I don't see you on Twitch, of course, have a great rest of your weekend. Tomorrow, Sunday Game Night should be on as planned as of right now. If anything changes, I'll let you know, but should be on. And I just hope that all of you know that whether anybody's told you lately, recently, or ever, that you are loved. You deserve to keep fighting like Broadnax was preaching about. And thank you for being just so welcoming to everybody who pops in for the first time. Being welcoming to the music and the artists and the experiences, the jokes, the good vibes, no matter what. I love y'all. I will see y'all in a little while over on the Twitch. Of course, if you need to find that, just go look up Nick the Actor on Twitch. Or you can click this link right here. I typed in !Twitch. Of course, Discord is a place to be to get the most up-to-speed timing on when we're exactly going to pop live, but should be business as usual over there. And see what kind of chaos comes on a Saturday Twitch stream. You never fucking know. I love you guys. I will see y'all after a while on Twitch. Be there, be square. Just saying. Bye, y'all. See you in a little bit. I could pick anything, as always, but you know it's stuck in my head too. YouTube, don't interrupt my song. Do not interrupt my song. How dare you, first of all. And second of all, how dare you? Okay, we're good. See you in a little bit. See you in a little while. Doing something unholy.
Lucky girl, she got married to a boy like you. She kick you out if she ever knew about all that. Tell me what to do. Dirty boy, you know everyone is sucking on the scene. I hear them whispering by the places that you've been, and how you don't know how to keep your business clean. Mommy don't know that it's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. He said bang once she's dropping it. She be bumping it, yeah, she put it down slowly. Oh, he left the skin set. Oh, so he can get that. Mommy don't know that it's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. Daddy, if you wanna drop the attic, give me love, give me Fendi, my Balenciaga, daddy, you can need a bag it up, cause I'm spending on a deal. You can watch it, make it up. I'll be going to end. He give me better, give me music like Rihanna. He always call me cause I need it, cause no drama. And when you want it, baby, I know I got you covered. And when you need it, baby, just jump through the covers. I don't know, and it's getting hot at the body shop. Doing something out of the way. He sat back while she's dropping it. She be popping it. Yeah, she put it down slowly. Oh, he left the skin set. Oh, so you can get that. Mommy don't know that it's getting hot at the body shop. Doing something